Okay, what's up guys? We should be live. If I still know how to do this. Let me double check. Might be a little bit scuffed today. I don't know if the camera is gonna freeze or my green screen is gonna die or something. Okay, looks good. Anyway, what's up? So, I've been almost like 10 months away from Raid. Or let's say 8 months to be nice, but 10 months since videos, so what's up? Let me just show quickly what we're dealing with today. I mean, wait, how can I see all of them? There's a Walkout relic too. Why is it not showing that one? I have grand total of 2 relics. Is what I was trying to show. Wait. So that's what I'm working with. What's up everybody? That's what I'm working with. Obviously I'm not gonna meet all of the top players all the time in live arena, so it might balance it out a little bit, but I'm not quite up to the current date in game, let's say. I got a good suggestion a couple days ago about using Walkout in live arena against Mario's teams, and I kind of had some fun playing with him, so anyway, let's see how it goes. But yeah, honestly, you know, thanks for everybody for joining the stream and all the nice comments on Drock's video and Discord and so on. I was, you know, I wasn't sure how many people would actually, you know, see my content after like almost a year of not doing anything on the channel, so it was gonna be 1 month break, like I said in Drock's video. Also, I heard that Armans is kind of outdated now and people don't really pick him that much. I kind of still keep first picking him, but maybe I need to change my mind about that one. Also, I don't see... Okay, there's Carlos. I don't think I have a tag on him. I need to fix that. I've been using a lot of mod. Like, I played a lot of live arena already, even though I didn't make videos, but I did play quite many games. And I'm kind of using mod in almost every game, and I'm barely using dodges right now, but kind of trying different things. And one thing that I really like is that people are not picking UDK and Harima as much anymore, even if I early pick Rotos, so that part is good. But this guy, I forgot his name, he is a big issue removing all of my stone skin. I kind of had to change some of my builds, like I had a lot of people on stone skin. I put a couple other people into bolster or other stuff than stone skin, because it was like useless. This guy gets picked almost every game against me. Should I do it? Should we start with the Walkout fight? This is not exactly like the ideal Walkout fight, but I guess it would do against Carlos. I don't know if I want to pick Wukong though. I think I should go with Wukong. Okay, I had to pick it for the first fight, but I think if we want to make most out of Walkout, I should pick it against Marius and teams that only do AoE damage. Okay, he went with the UDK, so I guess we can't ban this champion. But I've basically been kind of eating all of the lockouts and even stuff like ban one of their nukers. That's seemed to be the most working thing for me, but you know, I'm like barely above 50% win rate or something, so... Okay, let's go. Yeah, not AI. Yeah, I'll push next week. I was kind of originally thinking that I'm not gonna do it like in a long time, but I should do it just to see how it goes on the Monday and for fun, since I haven't done it in so long. But you know, not gonna finish, and even if I do, like, it's not like the rewards matter. Unless, have they buffed the rewards from Platinum Arena? I assume no, right? But the rewards are kind of anticlimactic. Oh, this is very heavy force affinity. That's not good. Also, I have the relic that Throttles could get extra turns. And obviously, you know, he has the A1. But I think I would need quite a few extra turns to win this. He has double reviver and double force attack nuker, so... But he doesn't have like a direct lockout, so maybe Wukong can do something. But yeah, what's up Buggy and everybody else as well? By the way, has there been any like new meta shifts, like not talking about the game, but like talking about like guilds and content creators in the time that I've been away? Because I saw like a new content creator that I'm pretty sure he didn't make videos before I quit, and he seems to be like very big. And the funny thing is that that guy's face seemed very familiar to me, and I realized that he used to make like World of Warcraft videos maybe like 15 years ago, and I was watching his content. I forgot what his raid channel name is, but like he was called Koprak in World of Warcraft. What's the name of this content creator? You guys know who I'm talking about. Oh, stream is laggy? Oh fuck. I was... Okay, let's see if it is still lagging or not. I think it should be better now. At least it's looking like it. Can somebody confirm in the chat that it's actually working now? Sorry about this, I knew it was gonna be scuffed. I thought my green screen was gonna die because it's kind of I need to... I don't know what you call it. It has like these like air pressure things that keep the green screen up. And I think I need to like refill them or something because it barely stands up. Okay, what's up guys? Okay, so that was 2 losses in a row. I was kind of looking at the settings. Not even the fights, but okay, let's give it another go. Anyway, does anyone like... I was trying to say that there was this some new raid content creator called Koprak. What was his raid channel called? Because I remember him from World of Warcraft, and I don't think he was making any raid videos before I quit, and now he seems to be like one of the biggest raid content creators. That was kind of interesting, like, change. Wait, it's still working, right? Okay. I think everybody went like AFK in the chat because the stream wasn't working. Okay. It's pretty much the same thing again. We're gonna fight Marius, but maybe I'll not go Wogot in this battle and I'll just go with the Angora and Narses, because it's gonna be good against Marichka and he's gonna have a lot of buffs, so maybe I can block revive the Marius. Yeah, I didn't play... Actually, I did play the original, the first classic server when it was up, but I didn't play it for very long. I think I don't remember how many months I was playing it, but I didn't really get into it. But I used to play World of Warcraft during Mist of Pandaria, so I'm very familiar with that one. Well, not with the raiding, but the game overall. I basically didn't do any raiding, so... I think there was like one trinket that I needed, and some people on my server, like on one of my main accounts, they just helped me to get that for me, but that's about it. I've actually been doing raiding in Throne and Liberty, which is the game that I've been playing, which is also an MMO. Just because it's so, like, it's new thing there, and it's so big deal that you kind of have to do it to compete in PvP, but it's actually very hard and very small population of players is doing it. I'm kind of tempted to just go with the Angora against this. Yeah, let's go with the Angora this time. It's going with 3 nukers. I don't know yet what I'm gonna ban, but it would be really good, honestly, against... maybe it would have actually... Maybe I should have gone with Vogot. I had one game against Lazarus with Vogot before, and even though he can do the single target nuke on Vogot and not really do AoE, it was still working well against it. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised, like, World of Warcraft keeps making like new classic servers for every expansion that they've done. I'm surprised that people actually are into those. I thought they would just do it for the classic and maybe like the Burning Crusade, but they just keep doing it for every past expansion, I guess. So to be fair, you know, raid is pretty time consuming. So if you are playing raid and then you're also playing an MMO like hardcore, that's big time commitment. That's a big grind. I was playing like during raid times at like I said with the Drox video, I played Elder Scrolls Online, Bless Online, Revelation Online, Alien Online, Bless Online 2. I played all of those MMOs at the same time that I've been playing Raid, because, you know, it's been like 5 years or 6 at this point, so... By the way, anyone here in the chat plays Throne and Liberty? Or anybody tried it on release? I'm curious. Because I remember when it launched, there was multiple Raid players that were also trying it, but I would be surprised if anybody's still playing it. Yeah, dude, my Arbiter is insanely slow. I don't even try with the speed battles. I wish it was as simple as back in the day that if enemy has a speed team, you just whip out an Valkyrie, and with Valkyrie passive you will like counter it and you will cut in. But, you know, oh fuck, that was close. I think we're good, right? Like, if I can get my Arbiter to like 400 speed or something like that, and then she's not gonna be like tanky or have any good sets or anything like that, and there's gonna be people that are like way faster. And I don't know if I can even do 400 speed, maybe like 380 or something. It's been so long that I haven't even thought about it. What should I do here? I don't think I'm safe. I think if I just revive Rotos, it's gonna die, no? Oh, did you see what happened there? That went fast, so you might have missed it, but I revived Rotos with the Angora passive, and because of the Marius passive, he counter-attacked me because of the turn meter manipulation. and then Frostbite set on Ankora procced and froze the Marius. I don't know if I could win this if that didn't happen. I probably would have lost. Let me know in the comments if I could have won without the Frostbite proc. I should have picked Vogot in this game, I think. Vogot should have been worth it. Maybe. He had 3 nukers, that was the issue, but I should have done it probably. Okay, I can show Dopamine. I can show what I play on TNL. If you didn't see my latest video, I actually showed couple pixels about TNL where I was flexing about my rank. But I play Sentinel, which probably doesn't say anything to most people that even played Throne and Liberty, because nobody plays Sentinel, so you probably don't even know what class that is. But I play Staff and Greatsword. Should we go with Marius? Maybe we'll go like full... actually, my Duchess is not in Bolster. I think I removed it to somebody else, but Duchess passive is good against Marius. That's like the one situation where I still like her. But yeah, I play Greatsword and Staff. It's kind of, you know, if you want to play Staff, everybody plays Staff and Dagger. Maybe Liberator, which is Staff and Bow. But basically Staff and Dagger is what every Staff user plays. And it's not very strong in 1 versus 1 or Arena. And I kind of hate it. And I was trying all kinds of weird combos and I ended up playing Greatsword and Staff. And I've been like top 100 in like that when the seasons ends and so on. So I was like rank 2 for multiple weeks in row in last season. I'm doing much better in Throne and Liberty than in Raid, let's put it that way. I think I'll go with Narses again, just because he has so many debuffs. Maybe I can get Polymorph. But everybody keeps telling me that Polymorph is dead because of the relic that is like Wand or Staff or whatever it was, which I don't have yet. But I have everybody on Polymorph still. I will probably have to change it out. That's what everybody tells me, that you need to put them in like Lightning Gates or something else. I'm kind of maybe... Fuck, I'm too slow. I was thinking of just actually letting him have the Grixia. But I should have picked probably Ankora to do it. I was just thinking about it too long, like I always do. I don't know if I have to ban the... Yeah, I have to ban Grixia now. I can't ban Gizmak. I should have banned Gizmak and not picked Mod, but let's see. Yeah, I wasn't abducted by aliens now. No. So Dopamine, Sentinel is not popular at all. Nobody plays it. It's kind of funny because, you know, like I said, I play Arena and I'm like high rank in Arena. And like every other game, either somebody messages to blame me that don't play Sentinel, stop trolling, or they're asking for my build and asking me to send my quest log. But no, like in EU, nobody plays Sentinel. It's not popular at all. I've seen it like couple times in Arena and that's it. And that's probably like 2 seasons ago last time, so... is this already over? There's no way I can make a comeback here. even if I kill the Marichka, I'm not gonna kill the Siphi, so let's go for the nukers and try to stall it. Rotos, you know, obviously always could make a comeback, but he has a Siphi, and Siphi can just, you know, sleep me, so I don't see how I could do it. Okay, I got passive proc, but I also got the envy. Okay, give me extra turn. I have the Relic that can give extra turn procs, and I also have the Rotos A1, of course. I don't think I got it. Fuck. Maybe I could have won it, because if Rotos got extra turn there, I could have killed both Siphi and Marius. And then I could have, you know, played a little bit with Marichka. Maybe I could have won it, but I needed that extra turn. I mean, I guess this team is not like... or you guys tell me, is this meta right now? Because when I quit, this kind of team used to be top tier. But I don't know if this is like outdated team at this point. But yeah, there's gonna be, you know, a lot of losing like always. Actually, Narcissus did something in this battle, because often it's just all about Rotos for me, and my other nukers usually don't contribute. But yeah, what's up with raid? You guys tell me, what should I, you know, look into, what you guys hate, and, you know, that kind of stuff. Because basically, you know, I'm out of the loop about the current raid stuff. I haven't been following it for many months at this point. And basically this stream was gonna be like, you know, well, not this stream specifically, but like, I need to talk a lot with people and like, catch up with the current, you know, updates and, you know, tactics and information and so on. So, anybody got anything good to say that I probably don't know or should know, then tell me about it. Also, I didn't get it on video, but I had like a bucket of fish. Like, the day that I made the video with Rock, I had like a bucket of fish next to me, and I showed some fish to the Drock, but it didn't make the cut on his video. He was having like camera issues and he had to restart it many times. I think we're just gonna pick the nukers. I don't want to pick Wukong against Marichka anyway, and the only other one that would be left that maybe I could pick in this fight would be the Rooster or the Cock, whichever you prefer. But I could still, you know, pick him as the last one, but not against Commodus and Marius. Like, I would have to ban one of those to use him, like with the Commodus bombs and the Marius passive. I should get as much shield. Oh, also, I'm running Necret not on bolster, but protection set. I don't know if that's like a big mistake, but kind of trying it. Yes, one more pick. I'm kind of... What if I go with Bogot and I ban the Commodus? I feel like he's gonna see this coming, but let's see what he does about this. But yeah, my Necret is in 9-piece protection, and I have really good bolster on him, so it's not like I have to put him in protection, but the whatever champion that you get from the new faction wars, that one is like a big issue, and I was kind of thinking of trying like other things. The one that basically reverses all of your buffs. Okay, Wukong is interesting pick. I mean, he could just polymorph Rotos through like Necrot protection, but he can also weak hit on Rotos, so I don't think it's the worst thing for me. Let's ban Comidus and see how it goes. Yeah, you're probably right, Greg. I didn't pick like the rooster at all today, and I should. But this fight, I feel like it wouldn't have been a good pick. Yeah, Embers was the name. I couldn't remember that name. I also don't like even know the names of half of the new meta champions, but Embers I've met so much that his name I know, but I forgot about it. There's multiple like, you know, new champions that I don't even know their names at all. Like whatever, I saw that one champion is super strong on Chimera and Hydra, which I think is maybe like Demon Spawner or something, and people do like insane amount of damage with that one. Didn't seem like anybody is using Grixia anymore. Everybody is just using that champion. I don't think I saw anybody in my clan using Grixia, either in Hydra or Chimera. No, not Grixia. I mean, what's the name? Acresia? No, not Grixia. Acresia, I mean. Right? Let me double check. Yeah, I mean Acresia, yeah. Fuck. Okay, both Narcissus and Vogot have block buffs, debuff, so I don't know if I guess I'll just give it to Rotos. Get one more turn of immunity. Can we actually get a win? This fight seems almost like doable. We didn't get one-shotted, and Rotos is, you know, gonna get turns. Well, okay, I say that and everybody dies the next turn, but still, I'm gonna get some turns on Rotos. Maybe it's doable. Okay, maybe not. Who should I have any hit here? But yeah, give me a break if I get like 10 losses in a row. I don't think anybody tuned in on the stream to watch me win in live arena, so... Okay, please give me extra turn. I didn't get it last time. We have both the passive from the A1 and then the artifact set, so come on, give me extra turn. Okay, nice. Now, I think maybe I can kill... Actually, should I play it like super safe? I think I should play this like in the stall way. I don't think I should kill Maritzka now, even though I probably could. But I think I need to focus on increasing Rotos HP and maybe getting block revives. I think that's gonna be my win condition because, you know, I have only one champion left. I need to play this smart. Can I get the block revive? If I screw this up now and he doesn't get block revived, that might be bad. Wait, should I just A1 the Wukong? I could just A1 it. Yeah. Then next time if Wukong is up... Oh fuck, okay, I got to do this. I guess I have to go for the A3. I don't think I have the block revive up yet. Oh fuck, it didn't even die. Actually, that's good. Ah fuck, it did die. Okay, that's the worst condition. I wish it didn't die at all, but the fact that it died and I didn't get extra turn from it is the worst. So I wanted to like use the A2 on Wukong to kill it and buy time, and then I could I think I have to go for A1 here. Okay, oh my god, we actually won it. How about that? Maybe I got lucky, but we won it. But yeah, I was gonna like, you know, maybe if the Maritsuki didn't die, I could do A2 on Wukong. And I think if I got one more A2, then I could block revive it with A3. But I guess we won. That's Rotos for you. I mean, everybody else died. I don't think they really did anything in this game. I think Nakarada did like the A3 once on Rotos, who already had the protection. And that's what anybody else in my team did apart from Rotos. So that's why I like Rotos, because he's like one of the best champions to like forgo second teams. There isn't really many that can survive all the CC and like, you know, damage that go through stone skin or remove it and so on. Not like he can do it perfectly, but he can do it sometimes. And obviously, you know, this guy's team is not like the best team or anything, so let's not get too happy about this win. Yeah, I don't have aspect of Xerath. Many people were recommending me to use it. Honestly, you know, obviously, you know, I have 2 relics. I don't have a lot of experience in using them. But like, really is like aspect of Xerath that good, because it feels like the stats that it gives are not that good stats on Rotos. Like, I think it just gives like, you know, defense and resistance and basically no damage stats. And there's multiple artifacts that have like good passive effect and also give like crit damage, HP and attack and this kind of stuff, or speed. I think there was the one hammer that gives you like 20% ignore defense, and there was multiple artifacts that have like crit damage on main stat, and that seems very appealing. Let's actually look at the artifacts, I mean the relics after this game. Okay, this is a bit weird speed team. I bet he's gonna pick Marius. I don't know who I want to pick. I know I don't want to pick my second nuker yet. I have to pick Rotos and one other thing, but who should I pick? Let's go with Rotos and Ankara. I might even go without Narsus, but let's go with Ankara. I think I don't have gear on Tormin. I had gear on him, I think like yesterday, and then I put it on let me double check. I think he's not geared. Let me check. The issue I have with Tormin is that you know, he doesn't have the highest damage, and I don't have like good champions that do defense buff. So when his damage is already low, and I don't have defense buff, even against like really good matchups, it's sometimes not enough damage. So okay, so he did pick Marius, and I'm probably gonna ban the Embrus guy. Maybe we will go with Vogot again. And I don't think I can, if I ban Embrus, then obviously, you know, I can't go with the Rooster this game either. So let's go with this team. I think I already picked this team like 2 times on this stream or something. I may be a little bit too stuck up on the same couple champions, you know. I got Wukong too. Okay, Eostrid. Yeah, let's ban Empress. I think this is actually, this should be like a good matchup. This is like the situation where the Vogot should be good. He only has 1 nuker, and it's like Marius. Oh, he banned Rotos. I don't know if that's good or bad. Well, I mean, Narcissus is not gonna get locked out. If he just gets 1 turn, I think we should be good. Yeah, I heard about the Kalvalax thing. I actually have 2 Kalvalaxes, so I'm very excited to try that in Classic Arena and Live Arena. I don't have the relics on him, and I'm not as far to like do that yet, but I'm gonna do it. Like I heard a lot about it, so I did meet a couple Kalvalaxes on enemy teams, and they were like, you know, completely useless. But so many people told me that Kalvalax is actually relevant now, so I guess it must be. Okay, this guy didn't even want to see what happens. He took one hit against the Vogot passive and then he was like, okay, I'm out. Let me see the stats of that game. Oh wait, we can see. I wish on this screen you could see the stats. Like, I should be able to click on the fight and see the damage done. But it's just showing my, like, my stats, but not the fight stats. They did do a lot of, you know, like, quality of life updates that I recognized were not in when I was here before. I already forgot, but there was like multiple small convenient things that I noticed when I was using them. Okay, let's see the relics. Wait, okay guys, help me. There's some kind of relic gallery that you can do to see all of the relics. Okay, here it was. No? Fuck. Relic index. Okay, let's talk about relics. Dev, I think my fastest champ speed is maybe like a little bit under 400. And that's with like a very squeezy build. Actually, let me catch up on the chat a little bit. Can I show my Rotos build? Sure. It's maybe best to show it, you know, the in-game menu is kind of not the best. I'll open up the Hellhades optimizer. By the way, in the video description should be my optimizer link. For me, I've always kept it like open. Everybody can see my champions and builds, like nothing is hidden, so you can always look up all of my builds, even if you're like in the lobby and fighting me and I pick something, you can literally like open the optimizer and see my builds. So now you know if you didn't already. Wait, does it show it? Yeah, okay, it shows it on the stream. Also, I always hide the optimizer or champion stats with my face, so now I double check, but you can see it. Okay, so there's my Rotos build. It's good, you know, obviously, you know, I love Rotos. He's one of my, you know, he's super old champion. I've had him forever. He used to be relevant in, you know, clan boss and everything. I was using him to farm dungeons. So I obviously, you know, have all of the best items on him, let's say. So it's not like every character on my account is as well geared as my Rotos. But I do have pretty good gear, to be fair. But he doesn't have the relic high up and he's not like fully empowered. So he could be better. You haven't seen Rotos in months? Multiple people were telling me that Rotos is like making a little bit comeback and he's still very relevant. How do I like the chicken after the buff? I'm not fully convinced yet. As you already saw, I didn't really use him. Did I pick him like once so far? I mean, his damage is good, but the two main issue is that he's not tanky. Wait, is the stream like... Fuck my life. I got like a new internet. Part of the reason why I was not making content was that my internet was not good enough, but it should be. Okay, I think I have the settings wrong again. It's using like too much. Why is it doing it? Okay, give me a sec. I think I might have to restart the stream again to fix this. Yeah, I definitely need to look in the stream settings after this one. Okay, can you guys see the stream now? Is it working or is it still lagging? Oh, there's so many. Wait, I need to go through the comments. But yeah, can somebody tell me in the chat, is the stream still lagging or not? I assume it is. Yeah, my Galleos is geared. Let me show the build. Okay, are we good? There's obviously, you know, something wrong with my settings, because I haven't done this in a while. I forgot what is the issue, but it should be working again, right? Tell me if it's working. But yeah, about the Calvolax, Greg, I'm definitely gonna do it and look into it. I'm just not there yet, but I will. I have 2 Calvolaxes, so if I finally have something useful, then I'm super happy about it. And if it's gonna be like a counter to speed teams, that's like perfect. But I don't have the relic yet that you're supposed to use with him, and I also don't have blessing. I guess you needed what blessing was it? You needed some blessing on it. Oh yeah, it's just a lethal dose. Yeah, it's just a lethal dose. Yeah. Never used this blessing. But I will get it, and I will look into it. I think they were saying that Biohack is doing super well in live arena with Calvolax. And I guess like Biohack has been popping off, and he's been like super high rank basically the entire time that I was on a break, which is cool. I think he was like rank 30 or something when last season ended. Okay, let's look about the relics a little bit later. There's so much chat and I need to get some fights into, so if you have any suggestions about the relics, but like I said, I'm not super impressed about aspect of Zero. I'm definitely gonna try it when I get it, but I wanna look at the more damage, the relics with damage stats on Rotos. I still want more damage on him, even though the build is good. Oh, thanks for the sub, Timothy. I almost forgot that that was the thing that you can do on YouTube. Thanks. I mean, I did stream like a bit, but I didn't. I always made more videos than streams, and I was thinking towards the end that I need to start streaming more. I guess looking at it now, I kind of started streaming not too long before I quit, so I was planning to stream more at some point. I know that Cruzen does a lot of streaming, and Grok used to do it, and Biohack has always been doing a lot of streams too, so... Am I Timothy A? Not me, unless you're asking somebody in the chat. Fuck. Yeah, I literally don't know what Neem does, but I don't think I can build strategies around me getting a specific Void champion, so if I get it, I'm definitely gonna look into it, but chances are that I'm not gonna have it anytime soon. Okay, it's a speed team, but I forgot this champion's name. The one that blocks your skills out. He's a bad matchup for me. Like, you get him from the Cursed City. I never do well against this guy. I probably want to ban it. I guess this would be a good battle to go with the Rooster, but he can totally still pick Marius, which I feel like if I don't pick Marius, he's gonna pick it. I don't really want to pick Marius, but I really don't want him to do it, so... yeah, I'll just go with Necret and Rooster. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I know. I do run the timer to the end. You know, I'm a little bit distracted by the stream not working. And even if it was working, you know, I tend to get distracted by the chat and what I'm talking about. So it happens. I know it's annoying, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not doing it on purpose, let's put it that way. I have to ban Gnishak. I don't want to ban him. I want to ban whatever was this guy's name. But I have to ban Gnishak. My notifications are off. Let me see. If you send, I don't. What do you mean notifications? You mean Discord messages or what? I don't think you sent me any message. Okay, let's go. After all of the stream lagging and looking at the builds, let's get one actual win. Or not. That guy locking my skills out is always so annoying. I'm like double locked out of my skills. He has two different champions. Like he has the lockout debuff and then he also has the actual lockout on me. So I'm like infinitely screwed. Oh my god, that kind of killed me. I guess that's it. Even if I revive Rooster now, I think he's gonna cut in and kill it. I think I'll have to save it. Maybe I can get a better time to use the revive when he's not full 10 meter on the nukers. But I think I definitely lost this one. Yeah, I don't have... Is that guy Fabian, right? I missed him. Everybody was telling me that I'm screwed by not getting that champion. Yeah, I don't have enough turn meter. I can't win this. Almost. If he got double weak hit, then maybe I actually could have won, but I think that's it. I forgot this guy's name. Can somebody say what is the name of this champion? The one that puts lockout passive. What's good way to deal with him? I always do super bad against that guy. Even before the break, I was always having issues with him. I don't know if there is like... He's like the menace for like go second... Oh, Carnage, yeah. He's like menace for go second teams. I don't know if there is any good answers to it. Yeah, I hope we get some kind of super OP fusion that is like counter speed teams. we need stuff like that. I mean, I was saying this thing before, and you know, many people have said it, but it's so hard to counter speed teams. There used to be, you know, ways. Valkyrie at one time was like answer to speed teams. At one point Necret was. At one point Vogot was. But it doesn't seem like for a while there has been good counters against speed teams. Especially there's like so many different ways now that the speed teams can oppress you. Like having something like Marius, for instance, that is gonna buff strip you and it's not gonna get polymorph from the buff strip. There is multiple champions now with buff duration reduction. Then there is, you know, many bombers. There is that embryo guy who like removes your stone skin. Yeah, there's just so many different things, and you can just get obviously, you know, locked out. And often people have 2 lockout champions, so, and there's so many lockout champions at this point. Nobody even uses Warlord anymore. I think, is this gonna be like a Wogot team? I think it's gonna be Wogot, right? Yeah, I don't wanna go with Ankara against him, and I can't use Rooster for like the Marius issue that he's gonna remove the stone skin anyway, so. Okay, I don't like that one. Now he has 3 nukers. I think I'm gonna ban it. Maybe I can block revive his nukers, but I think with all of those buffs, my Narsus A3 might not be enough to one-shot them. Yeah, I know what he does, I just forgot Garnet's name, but I know what he does. He's one of those champions that it feels like I can't use him, like he's only good in speed teams, but he's just insanely oppressive against go-second teams, just like Marius is. It just doesn't feel like there's really any counterplay apart from going first. Which one should I... I think we're still gonna cheap Siphi. I do have the Mord passive, I think Mord is still gonna go before Narsus, hopefully. Right? Okay. See, that's why I'm using Mord. We got rid of the lockout. It's kind of inconsistent to use the passive, but... And she's not that tanky. If she was more tanky, I think she could actually be really good, but it's still kind of useful. And she also has the own pseudo buff strip as well, so... It was 3 buffs for the A3, right? Yeah, it is. I think I'm just gonna use the A2 then. Could we actually get 1 win? Come on, Wogot, let's do taunt. It would have been so clutch if he taunted. Oh, okay, nice. But I don't think I have super high accuracy on him, like 300 or 400 or something like that. Ah, fuck. I thought my Narsus would survive it, but he hit super hard. I think that's it. I don't think we're gonna make a comeback from this. Mord revive is not quite as good as Siphi. I think you... Is it 50% or 60% like turn meter that you get the revive? Yeah, I'm just getting outsped by the Siphi combo. I think she's gonna die before she even gets a turn. No? Okay. Good job, Wogot. But I don't think that's enough for a turn, right? It's so oppressive, like... He has lockout, speed, buffs, turn meter, decrease and increase on like everything. Just let me have 1 turn. Oh, he resisted. Okay, I think that's it. He resisted on the... How can I not remember his name? I said his name before on the stream. Whatever is this guy's name, he resisted it. If he didn't, I would have won. How can I not remember his name? Anyway. I mean, Wogot was useful. But, you know, obviously this is kind of scuffed matchup. But he was actually, honestly, he was like carrying me in this battle. Yeah, Lazarus, yeah. But that was kind of close. We almost won it. If Lazarus didn't resist, then we would have won it. And it's not like it's like a weak hit. We just got like literally 3%ed, because there's no way his Lazarus has like. Let me double check how much accuracy I got on Armans, but there's no way his Lazarus is like 700 resistance or something. Yeah, like not even 700. He would need like 800 resistance. So basically, I actually got unlucky in that game. I actually should have won it. So I guess sometimes it has to be this way around and not the other way. But do you guys have any ideas about, apart from Kalvalax, is there anything else that I should look into? That, like, you know, that is like not pull this champion and then you can do this. I guess, you know, I need to grind the faction wars. I'm sure Embers will be good when I get it, but I'm obviously, you know, very far away of getting Embers, so. Wait, was it faction wars or was he from Chimera? One of those. As you can tell, you know, I'm new or I'm back, so. Yeah, I don't have any rants, but honestly, that hasn't really been that big issue. It's not like, you know, I'm losing fights because of polymorph. I'm just losing because I'm weaker, so. I wish I didn't pick Mortier or Armans, one of those, because I think I'm gonna need Angora in this fight. But I don't really want to pick Angora. I guess I'll have to go for it. Yeah, I don't think. Actually, let's save the second Nuker for last. Then I can't last pick Wogot, but I think we're gonna give it up this time. Dart's passive can be good against Marius, but probably not the best pick. But I wanna see what's his last picks. Maybe I would actually go with Wukong if I'm not gonna get locked out. Yeah, I've heard that from multiple people, Ford. That it's actually, I think Drock also said it. I think he also said it, that he feels like the game balance is worse than it's ever been, and he can't like compete. I heard other people saying like contrary things too, but I've heard this from a lot of people. We have to go with Narcissus. I can't pick Wukong against Maritska, and you know, I guess we just have to go for the lockout ban. I wanted to ban Embers, but I think we're just gonna ban the lockout. I don't know if my Duchess build is really good, because I used to have her in insanely tanky bolster build, and she was like 165k health, but right now I actually took her bolster away, and I think she's like in a fast immortal build, or not fast, but like 300 something speed. I don't know if I should go for the A2 and try to remove the stone skins, but no, let's just save it for later. he has everybody in Stone Skin, and he's running Empress himself. Or he's like a super slow team. All of my champions are going before him. Okay, please no extra turn. Okay, good. Yeah, he's running like ultra slow on purpose, I guess. Yeah, I did miss Fabian Fusion. That was a big mistake. I should have just played, like, kept playing, but just less actively. But honestly, it was kind of nice to take a break. I feel like I'm not now like much more ready to grind raid a lot again. But it, like, you know, I missed a lot of things, so. I think we can just directly go for the Maritska kill. We might not kill it if we don't proc the passive, but I think we can do it. Okay, good enough. Okay, that was a little bit anticlimactic, but let's go. We actually got a win. Oh, not topless. I mean, I don't mind doing topless stream. I'm not really that afraid of it. I feel like it's kind of funny because, you know, wait, I was like celebrating, but I'm like I'm like losing. Okay, wait, let's celebrate after the battle is over, assuming that I win, which is not looking good. I think he's like, yeah, I think he only has like single target now, so I'm good. Okay, anyway, so oh my god, I'm like, there's no way I can lose. I'm gonna go first, and I have double reviver. Yeah. Anyway, so, you know, it's kind of funny. Like, I don't want to get, you know, too much into politics. I don't think anybody really wants to, or not most people, because, you know, there's so much of it already. But they allow like all kinds of political things and other controversial things on YouTube, or like they allow, like, you can be topless. But what I mean is that people do those kind of controversial things like all the time, and it's their bread and butter. I don't think a guy being like topless on on YouTube video should be that controversial, but I don't think people often do it. So, I mean, I'm not afraid to do it though. I mean, maybe a little bit embarrassed for not being like in the perfect shape, but you know, that's why I had the thumbnail. Actually, okay, you want to know something funny about the topless thumbnail? So I think originally I took the topless thumbnail like long time ago when I was doing like another video with Drock, and he asked for a video. He asked for a picture, not video. He asked for a picture, and I quickly took it for a thumbnail. And then this time he was like, okay, send me a picture for the thumbnail, but please, not topless, anything but topless. So I had to give him other pictures. He didn't want another topless thumbnail out of me, so I should take another topless thumbnail image just to you know, troll and bait. Let's say it will be kind of funny. Everybody is doing the same faces in thumbnails, so I need to be more creative, I guess. If you can call taking shirt off being creative, but yeah. Okay, that's a promise though. I'll get some other like my stock photos that I use in thumbnails. I'll get a couple other shirtless pictures just to keep the meme going. Okay, I haven't really seen him, and I saw him in couple fights, and he wasn't scary, but let's see. I don't have him either. I guess it's too late to get him at this point. It was just around the time that I quit. I was gonna get him, but I didn't. I don't know if I want to go with Wukong this time. I could go with Wukong. But who else am I gonna pick? I could go with Duchess again just for the passive. I think we'll do it, yeah. Let's go with Duchess. I thought I was not gonna use Duchess at all, and she's not really in the best build that I could put on her. There's like, I don't know, 100 better builds that I could put on her. She's basically in like a PvE build for Hydra and Chimera. But it's kind of okay too. She's not in Bolster, but she's kind of balanced, like tanky and fast. Yeah, there's always new OP things. You know how it goes with trade. So that's why, you know, even though I was not meant to be on a break this long, but you know, I'm also not, you know, eventually I will get back. Now, can I like compete? It kind of depends on the meta really, and not if I have a break. I mean, assuming that, you know, I've grinded after the break, but it's really about the meta. Like, I can definitely catch up, but can I be relevant in like whatever specific meta? It's also gonna come down to the champions and if I have them or not. It's that simple. So like obviously it doesn't look like I can make new personal record or, you know, compete at like the top anytime soon, but you never know what happens. Like, okay, are we back? I hope so. Sorry about all of the problems. Okay, let me refresh. Is it working? Did I lose like half of the viewers with with the restart? Yeah, anybody knows what's causing this? I need to ask like Biohacker or somebody. Like, I remember I had this issue once, but it seems like I'm starting to lag when I keep the stream open for a while. I have no idea what's causing it. If I restart it, it works again. And just now when I restarted, I accidentally opened like another stream and then I had to restart again. I think I have like 2 streams open right now or something. Let me check. Yeah, and the other stream is like old stream that I never like. Let me show you this. Now if you go to like my streams, there's like one like additional stream here that I just screwed up there. Anyway. Wait, server connection failed. Really? I thought it was just the stream and not my connection, or no? But yeah, if anybody knows what's causing this, just message me on Discord actually. Not even on the stream, but on Discord. I totally forgot what's causing this issue. Let me do a speed test, but I got a new internet, so it shouldn't be that. Let's see. Okay, let's see what number we get. I mean, it's not gonna be good. Like, I live in the boonies, in a very small town, in very remote location. Oh yeah, it's fine. This is fine. It's not the best, but I think the issue is not my connection right now. It's something to do with the settings, and you know, because I didn't use OBS in like 10 months, I just screwed something, but this is definitely good enough to... This is actually pretty good. I was expecting my connection to be worse than this. But yeah, maybe Biohack will know what I should do. Also, what's happening with this? The results of previous battle are still in progress. Do I have like a fight that I didn't get into? We actually had some like good win streak there. Not a win streak, but we were doing a little bit, slightly better than 50%, I think. So Okay, let's see. I'll catch up on the messages meantime. Meantime that I wait that the raid fixes itself. If you ever get Death Dealer Relic, you will love Rotos, okay? What is that? Like, I did obviously look through all of the relics, but I don't really remember them by name. But what did you say? Death Dealer? The reason, by the way, Greg, I'm not first picking Marius a lot is because, you know, I'm always going second, and it feels like, you know, I have my Marius in Stone Skin, but they're just, you know, they're gonna kill him through it with like Empress or somebody else, or just lock him out, like go first and lock out. I feel like Marius is not really that good for people that always go second, and I'm more trying to focus on countering Marius than using him. He's good champion, but I can't really make the most out of him. I need somebody that can take a hit and be locked out and still do like damage. Okay, looks like I missed out on a lot of messages. Yeah, I'm sure my enemies made some mistakes too. I mean, I'm sure I did, so... I'm not really in the A-leagues yet, I'm fighting the other people that weren't active or can't climb up mostly, so... By the way, this is a funny thing about Rock. I remember that like, you know, obviously there's some CCs that I like their content or character, more or less. But like, obviously, you know, me and Rock used to be in kind of, you know, in different clans that hate each other, like Aspie and Mad. But I remember there has been like some schism between like people on my Discord and his viewers. Like, I don't have any issues with him. So just so you know, you can obviously, you know, have your own opinions, and I'm sure like I'm too, like, you know, boring to some people. And Rock is like too hype for some people, but I don't like. I like Rock. I like his content. You know, if anything, I should adapt my let's say thumbnails. I like Rock's thumbnails. Like, I need to learn some things from his videos, honestly. And I think I probably want to do some more videos with Rock because I think we have like a good synergy that we're both into PvP. We have a little bit different perspectives, and not just, you know, gameplay and account wise, but I think our personalities are also quite different, but, you know, like, we get along, so anyways. Can I already get more fights or no? Okay, I can. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. I'll look the relic maybe after this battle. Why did I come back? Well, like I said, I was never planning to quit. I was gonna take 1 month break because I was super busy in real life and I wanted to play Throne and Liberty when it launched. But also, obviously, you know, I had like issues with the game, and then when I was like a couple weeks away, I was like, okay, couple more weeks, and then I was like, I'm behind in the game and so on. But I wish I would have come back faster, honestly. I should have taken 1 month break like I was planning to and then continue, because I do like raid, and also raid is like something that you kind of need to grind, and I wish I wasn't like behind all of these months that I wasn't playing. But I was, you know, like I said, I was playing Throne and Liberty super hardcore, and I'm still playing it, to be clear. But I played multiple... What should I pick? He went instantly with UDK and Wukong. This guy might be familiar with me. I played multiple different MMOs during the raid times that, you know, they launched, I played them, then the game died, and then I moved on to the next one. So it's not like I can't play an MMO and raid at the same time. If anything, I feel like raid is the kind of game that you play alongside with other game. If you know, make new teams for like Hydra or this kind of stuff and Arena, it definitely does take a lot of time when you're doing that kind of stuff. But if you're just maintaining your account and there's always not like new things to do, you just, you know, brainlessly do your daily grind and wait for the new content or the weekly platinum reset and this kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a farm simulator that you slowly progress on your account on the side, and you can't always like play the game super actively, though you can definitely do it more now with live arena and stuff. But I feel like you kind of raid is supposed to be played alongside with another game. Should I go with Necret? Wait, no, he has Necret. Maybe I'll go Wukong ban. It's not gonna be good with Rooster. Rooster is not tanky enough for this. I have to go with Rooster. He kind of took a lot of the stuff that I was planning to take, so I couldn't be Krotos, I couldn't take Wukong. Yeah. Helicat wouldn't have worked against the Marius and Wukong combination. Okay, we finally have a fight without Krotos, by the way. Let's see how this goes, but he went with the UDK, so I kind of tried to play around it. I think we go for Embryo ban, surely. Yeah, what's up Alex and everybody who just joined. Topless but cover the starfish and stuff the crater. That would be kind of funny. I like, you know, what's the word for it? I could maybe that would be like too weird, but it would be kind of funny, comical to have some kind of, what you call them, like some like what do you call them, like some kind of, you know, tape or something to cover the nipples, just to make it, you know, like even more weird. That could be kind of funny, but I don't know if that would be too weird for like a raid video. So not like it's, you know, kids playing raid, but I think maybe a lot of people would be weirded out. Maybe some people would find it funny, so maybe I'll think about it. I always thought that I was planning to do like some streams where I cosplay, because I know, for instance, like Drock does it and multiple other people do it, and it kind of seems like fun. And I was actually, so when Armans was released, I was like planning to do this, but I just couldn't. I don't have any makeup, and I didn't have anybody close to me that I don't know if I can kill the Wukong through the protection. Oh, I could, nice. He's block revived now, but I wanted to do Armand's cosplay when he was new on the first live arena video that I was playing with him, but I just couldn't get the getup. But maybe sometime I can do something. So I feel like I did do some stream where I was cosplaying, or video where I was cosplaying a character, but I forgot which character and which video it was. I think I did it once. I was supposed to try it again when it, whenever it would make sense. Okay, do I have this in back? The issue is that the Marius can just put Enfeeble if I... Okay, no, oh wait, I can do it. He can put Enfeeble on Narcissus when I revive him. But I do have double reviver, so maybe I'm good. Okay, come on. No Enfeeble. Oh. Nice, okay, there we go. Frostbite saved the day again. I think I need to put more people in Frostbite. I need to see if there's any other, like, maybe I could put mod in 2-piece Frostbite. I'll have to look into it. I know I have good Frostbite. It's just usually about, the issue is like Stone Skin and the other sets that can I fit them with Frostbite, but I definitely have multiple like triple speed and triple HP percentage pieces on Frostbite, so I could definitely do it. Oh, I need to put my Vogot in Frostbite, now that I think about it. I think I put him in like Shield and Immortal. Can I kill it now? Surely. Yeah, okay, we're done. Yeah, I'll probably take my time looking into it after the stream, but let's take a look at the Vogot build. I actually just quickly put it on him yesterday. Somebody was who was it? Somebody was suggesting to me that I should I should remember his name. Anyway, somebody was suggesting to me that I should try Vogot, and maybe it would make sense now in the meta with like Marius and stuff. And I was like, oh, that actually sounds like an insanely good idea. I need to try it. And I was kind of positively impressed. He kind of seems honestly viable against Marius teams. Not like every team, but Marius specifically, because he only does AoE damage, and he's not the highest damage, but he does like constant damage, and he has the buff strip, but he's not like one-shotting you, so it's the perfect matchup, I think. So yeah, I have him in like a weird combination. I have 1-piece Feral, 2-piece Immortal, and 4-piece Bolster. Maybe I could fit in a 2-piece Frostbite. Probably I should do it, yeah. I definitely have good Frostbite pieces to do it. I actually used to have him in like 4-piece Swift Parry and 2-piece Frostbite back in the day. I remember first time that I got, was it top 30? I think I got like 36 rank. That was like first time I got top 50, I think. And it was with Rotos, Vogot, Rector and Arbiter. That was my defense team. And I had everybody in 2-piece Frostbite, including like Rotos. Like even the Nuker was in Frostbite, so. But yeah, I guess there are some things that even I can still test. The Vogot seems good, and maybe I can look into more Frostbites. Not that this is like new thing, it's kind of going back to the old days with me, but I can try some other builds. Wait, is the stream lagging again? Can you tell me if the stream is lagging? I hope not. Okay, another speed team. Is it gonna be another Vogot game? Let's see. I don't know if I should go Duchess or Maud. I feel like, you know, I definitely don't want to pick 2 healers early, so that I have one flex spot for something like Necret or Vogot and so on. But I think both of these are good against Marius, and it kind of depends what the rest of his picks are. But I really like Maud, by the way. I recommend her. I think she's super underrated. Obviously she's kind of hard to get to, but she's actually good. Like she has the Doom Priest passive, or the Tuhanarak passive, but she also has a revive, and on her A1 she does decrease attack on enemy and increase attack on you, which is very good, A1 actually. And she also does the buff strip and heal with the A2, kind of like Marius buff strip, but not quite as good. Okay, definitely not Wukong in this fight. I think I have to go with Narcissus because I need to pick something that hopefully isn't one shot. Also, what did she ignore? Does she ignore ally protection? I don't think so. Do I go with Necret? By the way, can somebody say the name of this champion? I forgot it. I forgot it just now. I need to double check if she ignores ally protection as well. she's not that, you know, she was never super popular, so... Yeah, she ignores block damage, but what else? No, not ally protection. Okay, yeah, Mesomel, thanks. And I have to go for UDK ban. Okay, thank God for Ayumi love, let's see. Stone skin, strength, and ally protection. No, so it ignores it. It ignores everything. So Nakarada actually doesn't really help. Oh my god. I made a big mistake. Fuck. Well, let's see. I thought he was for sure gonna ban one of my nukers, but since he let me have 2 nukers, I think it's actually fine. Yeah, I should be good. Well, not good, but I have a chance, let's say. Rotos needs to pop off, but maybe he can do it. Wait, did Rotos not get locked out? I'm so confused. I thought he was locked out. Okay, guys, help me out here. Should I kill Marius or Mesomel? I don't think I have to kill Mesomel here, do I? Do I need to kill it? Or do I need to kill the... this guy can do like... Actually, I need to kill it. It could stone skin my Rotos. I'm not sure what's the play here, but let's kill it. Okay, guys, let's do a poll. Which one should I have killed there? Okay, wait. I guess we won it, but let's do the poll anyway. What was the right play there? I killed the lockout champion, but I'm not sure what I should have done. Yeah, a lot of... it's kind of like there's quite many, like, you know, Krixia too can weak hit against like Rotos and Armans and Ankara. And I get... there's a lot of like matchups with specific lockout champions that are good because they have like bad affinity against my champions. I guess spirit affinity on lockout is not good. Okay, looks like looks like Marius won the poll, so I definitely made the wrong decision there, but I guess we won it anyway. Like, as you guys can see, you know, like I said before, obviously I haven't played in a while. I'm not fighting the most, like, the strongest accounts in the game. But, you know, I'm just getting carried by Rotos, you know. If I had another as good, if I had like 2 Rotos, another champion that was exactly like Rotos, I feel like I would do so much better. The main issue is that I only have 1 Rotos, and then I don't have like a good second nuker, and Rotos might get banned, or, you know, get focused. But if I just had another champion like Rotos, this would be a lot better. It's kind of, you know, crazy, because I don't even have a Siphi, and Rotos is like way better with Siphi, and Rotos is a fusion champion, you know, and it's not just that he's a fusion champion, but he's a very old champion, one of the like more like the older champions in the game. He wasn't quite at the start of the game, but it was one of the, like, I think Rotos was like a fusion during the first year of Raid, if I recall right. Maybe like exactly year, or slightly more than a year. I forget the details, but it was like within the first year, let's say, which is 5 years ago. How can that champion still be this good in arena? I feel like Rotos is literally the only champion in the game that has withstood the test of time the way that, you know, he has. Nobody has done it as well, so... I mean, Siphi is still good, you know, obviously, but, you know, Siphi is Void champion, so... And she wasn't a fusion. And honestly, okay, let's do another poll. Which one is better, Rotos or Siphi? Obviously, Siphi is insane, but I don't know if it's even obvious that Siphi is better. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing again that I pick slowly, but I'm sorry about this. Wait. Oh yeah, I need to end the previous poll. Okay, let's see. I'm curious what is gonna be the results of this voting. Maybe you guys completely disagree with me. Okay, it's Carnage again, and I'm gonna get destroyed. Should I go with Wukong maybe? Like, I really want to ban Carnage, but let's see what his last peak is gonna be. I don't know if I should go with Wukong or Narcissus on this one. It really depends what his last pick is. I think we'll go with... Yeah, let's go with Narcissus. He has a lot of buffs, maybe I can get like a block revive off. I really hope I can ban Carnage, but he might pick a lockout. I did pick like Ankora and Narcissus for that reason. But maybe he picks like a normal lockout. Maybe I can still go for... Okay, I literally don't know what this champion does. Okay, guys, tell me quickly in the chat. Should I ban Carnage or this champion? I literally don't... I have never seen the kit of this champion. I don't know what it does at all. Quickly. 10 seconds. Ah, fuck. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go with the Carnage ban and see what this champion does. I have no idea what it does. I assume it's like a lockout. Okay, now I see a lot of that name. Oh, okay. I made a mistake. It seems like... I think it's some kind of lockout champion, I assume. Or some kind of speed champion with CC. What does Nell do? Can you tell that too? Well, he does damage. It's a damage dealer. I thought it's like a support. Okay, should I just then... I guess I'll polymorph her, even though I don't know what she does, but now she doesn't do it. Oh yeah, maybe my chat is like slow, maybe because I wasn't getting like reply quickly, and then I see like 15 people saying that ban Nell. But yeah, okay, we'll look at it after this battle. Nell is Sylvan Watchers, I assume. Okay, I think I just... Let's play safe, kill Gizmark, and try to farm max HP on Rotos. I don't know if I can kill it with A2. Maybe I can just kill it with A2. That would be best. Okay, let's risk it, because this is not gonna be easy fight. Oh, fuck. Not enough damage. I definitely didn't get Helm Smasher proc there. Okay, I should have done A3. Wait, is it... The Armand's timing was good. Oh, okay, so I guess Armand's died to the poisons. I guess she has like a passive that does poisons. Maybe. Okay, we also have... we have like double protection on Rotos. We have Ankora, you know, taking some CC off. And then we also have Maud taking some CC off. But we got a little bit unlucky there. We didn't get rid of the block active skills debuff. Oh my god, Rotos is like dying to the poison. I guess I need to kill Nell. Okay, he didn't die. Come on, give us another extra turn. Actually, I shouldn't kill Gizmark now. He's in stun anyway. Yeah, let's hit Siphi. Ah, okay, no extra turn. Yeah, if I kill Gizmark, Siphi is just gonna revive it with turn meter, so... Is she gonna kill Rotos? Oh, fuck. Okay, that's it, I think. Yeah, I literally don't know what I should have done against him, but I'm sure I didn't play it correctly, so... Oh yeah, what's the poll? Oh, the poll is very even. Well, that's kind of how I feel about it too. I think they are both super good, but I think you can definitely argue that, at least in my opinion, that Rotos is even better than Siphi. Okay, I'm so confused by her kit. I thought she was like a support champion, but I guess not. Okay, we will take the L on this one. I kind of like her. She's looking like a witch. Kind of is a bit weird as like Sylvan Watchers, but I feel like if she just had like ugly face, it would work better with her like outfit, because she's like a witch, I guess, except she's like elf and not like I mean, she's obviously, you know, weird looking with the veins and horns and the eyes, but she should be like ugly looking. I think it would be more thematic, but I guess it's a weird concept. It's like a demonic elf or something. Okay, steals all buffs. That's already like kind of strong. Oh my god, she does everything. Steals all buffs, puts poison, like super poison, and then seizes the enemy. So wait, so she's kind of like a lockout. She's like a nuker and a lockout. She will CC you even with like immunity buff up. I guess she's gonna be very susceptible to polymorph though. Yeah, she even has like more debuffs. And she's not even... Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I was gonna say she's not even a void champion, but she's a freaking like primal champion or mythic champion. Okay, I guess this is an interesting champion to get, but she's not tanky, so that's the one thing that she doesn't have. What? Extra turn on kill? Oh yeah, oh never mind. So on this form she is kind of like a witch. Or kind of like a weird. Like a... like some kind of demon, but like with her green skin and like the ears, she's like a goblin demon. Not like elf, but like goblin. Half goblin and half whatever you call this. Like what's the name? Like demon, but those like hoof demons. Whatever you call that animal. Not sheep, but like a goat. Yeah, goat demon. She's like half goblin and half goat demon in this form. Not really looking like an elf. And those arms are like super spooky. I don't like the I don't like the hairy arms. Like I mean, in the sense that it's like it's very creepy. Anyway, let's look at the kit. Cannot be resisted. Okay, thank God it has like some kind of caveat, but she seems like really strong champion against me, but not a champion that I probably could use her like use well, because I feel like she needs to be in a speed team and not go second team. I'm sure like Biohack or something could use this well, but definitely not me. She seems insane, but I kind of hope I don't get her. Anyway, let's go back to the battles. Okay, I didn't read chat for a while. Let's see what I missed. Okay, this looks like the type of team that he's gonna go with Marius again. I feel like most of the games I'm picking Arman's mod and Rotos as my like first three every time. Yeah, I did see that Relic Martin. I think it's the one that people were saying that I need on Galvalax as well. Okay, nice. I don't know what this champion does either. I feel like he maybe was new champion when I took break. He kind of looks familiar, but and against Nice, I definitely can't go with Wukong. I guess it's time to whip out. I don't want to say it because then that might be a very bad clip of me, but you know what I'm gonna whip out in this game. that would have been a horrible clip if I said that I'm gonna whip out Galleus with the other word. I almost said it. The police would have been coming after that. Okay, I have no idea who I should ban here. I'm almost leaning on banning Nice, to be honest. But then he has like very force affinity heavy team, and I don't know what this champion does. Let's just ban it. That's another champion that I need to read his kit. Okay, Rotos is actually winning in the poll by 2%, but looks like we're very tight. Okay, so somebody said that my stream is on like a delay, and again, I forgot how to do this. I'll look into it next time. I'm literally gonna have to bother somebody that makes content about streaming. I remember Biohack was giving me tips about streaming before and was telling me to multi-stream. I probably should ask him, but I will make it so that it's not on delay next time, and I'll try to figure out why I'm getting like sudden lags, but yeah, this time it's scuffed. It definitely was scuffed the first time that I streamed as well. I remember it, so. But yeah, I wish I could see the messages in real time and not with like a small delay, because if I'm asking for help, it kind of doesn't work that way. Okay, finally we got the rooster up. We whipped him out. I'm not gonna say the other word, but let's see how it works. I mean, I would say it, but I feel like something bad might happen if I say it on video, so it's a good joke, but rather not on a stream. I think Drock had it like on a thumbnail, something like that. I think he alluded to like whipping out the rooster in a video, or maybe he said it on the video that we did together. Or maybe I said it. Maybe I already said it and I just forgot about it. Should I just put the protection up or finish the kill? Yeah, I mean, Rooster has great damage. The issue is not damage. The issue is that survivability, and if enemy has like immunity buff up already. I feel like it's another one of those champions that he would actually be good in like a speed team, but I don't think he's like the best in go second teams. Also, I'm using him on like Hydra. I think he's actually pretty good in Hydra too, because he does the decreased defense, and then he can also reduce the enemy buff duration, and he always does AoE attack on the A1 on his second form. So it's actually pretty good damage on Hydra. Obviously not, you know, if you have everything, I'm sure, you know, he's not on top of the list of the nukers, but he's definitely an option. And also the... Oh, he resisted. Also the passive... What did he even resist there? The passive is really good now too, that it's not just the A2, but if he gets skills, he will reduce the cooldowns. Okay, so we're actually kind of doing okay. We're getting losses too, but I'm getting more wins than I was expecting. If I quickly flash my champion roster, do you guys see anything here that stands out? That wait, I need to move myself. That maybe like became meta recently or something changed. Maybe there's something that I wasn't using that I definitely need to use, or change the build or something like that. I did change the builds on multiple of the champions already, but obviously I need to get acclimated to the current meta and what kind of champions and builds other people are running and so on. By the way, this is the build that I was on Duchess. Just speed set and immortal. Not bolster, not protection, not anything. This was not meant for arena at all. And this is not like my good... Yeah, I actually have good immortal pieces, but this was just like a PvE build. But I used her in a couple fights and she still was kind of useful if I pick her in a fight where the enemy is using Marius as the nuker, and I ban the other nuker. I think in that situation it's still worth picking Duchess for me, and maybe I need to put her in PvP gear just because of that. Okay, let's see what the chat says. Are you using Marius in PvP? I am, but the issue with Marius is that... So I have like Rooster and Marius, and they're both skinwalkers, and I have really horrible stone skin... wait, yeah, he's in stone. Yeah, I have really bad stone skin accessories, and I can't put both of them in stone skin just because of the accessories. Otherwise, I would have both of them geared, and I feel like for my account, when I'm always going second, there is no reason to use them if they're not in stone skin. So I would have, you know, enough nuke gear to gear both of them. And actually I wish I would get more defense scaling champions, because I think I could make like 3 really good defense nuke builds. But I just need to get more stone skin to have both Marius and Rooster up at the same time. And the way that my games were going yesterday and in the last couple of days, I was kind of focusing more on countering Marius, because he gets picked a lot against me. And I feel like when I pick Marius, the enemy is just gonna go with double lockout and speed team, and he's gonna be trash. But with champions like, you know, Duchess and Vogot, and taking like Polymorph, and like by banning their other nuker, I do have some ways to counter Marius, even though he's like very good champion. So I feel like I'd rather focus on dealing with him for now than playing with him, just because of my, you know, account and my playstyle and like speed. So, but I will gear both of them when I get more stone skin accessories. I definitely used to use Python a lot in Arena. Okay, a random side flex. I'm pretty sure there's like nobody else in the game that has finished higher than me in Classic Arena with Python, because I've gotten rank 2 on Platinum Arena Reset with Python in my defense. But I used to use him a lot when Live Arena came out too, but now he's basically not in gear. I think this is like some random like trash faction wars gear or something. I haven't used him in a long time. But I definitely could build him, but like, can you like elaborate why should I build him? I feel like with Duchess, I feel like Python always was like free to play Duchess, let's say. I got, you know, Python was a fusion, and I got him maybe like 6 months before I got my first Duchess, and after that I started using Python increasingly less, and now that we got like Angora and Mod, I basically haven't been using Python since then. So I do have Sulfurion. I tried him. Where is Sulfurion? I have kind of the same issue with him, that I feel like he doesn't fit in Go second teams, only speed teams. I don't think this is like the best build, but I think I put him in like some filler build that I can use him if I really want to. Yeah, okay, I just double check, do I have him marked? But I don't think 300 speed is like super impressive, and often I meet enemies with double lockout, so Sulfurion doesn't seem that great for me, even though I get that it's really good in the meta when people are running out of stone skin, and he can kind of, you know, do the burns and also turn meter buff your team and destroy the stone skin. But I haven't had a lot of success with him. And even though, you know, I didn't make any live arena videos yet, and this is the first stream, I did play actually a lot live arena battles this week. I did probably like, I don't know, 20-30 fights every day. I did play a lot to, you know, try to catch up with the meta. I think I've gained like maybe 400 ratings or something at this point already, so... Oh, you're fighting Drock? Nice. Wait, is Drock is playing? I need to queue spell. Yeah, I'm trying to read chat team, but it's a, you know, a little bit distracting if I constantly read it, if there's sometimes a lot of messages, so, you know, sometimes it takes a while. I remember Boomer used to be always like 30 minutes on delay with the chat, and he was always answering the questions that people literally asked like 30 minutes ago, and it used to be a big joke. I'm not quite as bad as that, but I'm not like super professional streamer like Biohack and these other people. Like I said, I never actually streamed that much. I only started doing it towards like before I quit. I was mostly just making videos, but I definitely should start streaming more if I'm actually gonna make content again. But yeah, my bad. TLDR, my bad. It is what it is. Which free mythic are you referring to? Cheap suits? You mean Carnage? I don't think I even have Carnage yet, but I think I'm very close to Carnage. The one that you get from Chimera. I think I got like 2 shards for it, so not even remotely close. Like I literally got the shards that I got this week on Chimera. That's the first time that I ever do it, so I went on the hiatus before Chimera was released. Okay, Mikake used to be very common in speed teams. I don't think I've seen many Mikakes so far. I think Mord is also like a great matchup against Mikake. Okay, he's going with the Comidus. Maybe I'll go with my Protection Necret and maybe that would work against him. I don't know if he's watching the stream, but this guy is not like super high rating and probably not like super like not the most like hardcore or active player, so probably he doesn't know me, so maybe he's not watching. But if I do a lot of fights on stream, I'm just gonna babble my plans to the enemy. Like now he knows that I'm running the Protection Necret if he's watching. Also, I saw that I was like ranked 36,000 in live arena or something insane. I didn't realize there were that many people actually playing it. It kind of gives me a little bit, you know, hope about the game, that there's actually still so many people playing it so hardcore. Let's look at my rank after this battle. Okay, so he's going with like double bomb and like, you know, lockout speed team. Do I have any other bolster? I don't think I do. Like Walkout is not gonna... Oh fuck, I was too slow. Okay, that's my bad. I should have picked Walkout, even though his passive would be useless against bombs, but he would have been in the... Wait, I didn't even pick second. Never mind. Okay, Rooster was good. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this was good. Yeah, never mind. With the Necret passive, yeah, I can go with Rooster instead of Marius. Okay. Yeah, I should have picked Walkout instead of Armans, but you know, I can't, you know, tell what he's gonna pick, so... Yeah, I get that the Marius are like really tough, I totally agree. But I'm not that high yet, so... But I don't think me picking Marius is gonna change it, because if I'm against like a speed team that is slapping me super hard, and they're gonna come at me with like Marius and double lockout and this kind of stuff, it's not gonna, you know, they can just pick Charge It or like one of million other things that is good on speed teams instead of Marius, so... And there's so many champions at this point that do the boss trip. Even... Oh my god. Okay, Comidus destroyed me. Even the... Wait, am I gonna get a turn with the Rooster? Ah, fuck. I wish the Rooster would have gotten a turn. I think... Yeah, I didn't... Oh, I did get a turn, nice. I lost my train of thought a little bit, but yeah, there's so many nukers, they can always use something else than Marius. There's many other buff strippers than Marius to use at this point, so... Can I still make a comeback? Oh, I didn't get the decreased defense on that guy. I wish you could see the like buff explanations when you click on them, but I guess that's what Intercept does. Intercept definitely was added before I went on break, but I never really played a lot with it, so I kind of forgot about it. Okay, this guy destroyed me. I guess there's no coming back. If I had my old darts with bolster and 160k health, I think that would have been enough against the bombs, but I only had Mort in bolster, and she's not that high base HP. Armans was not like a good pick against this guy. But if you guys have like ideas how I could use Marius, then tell me about it. But I feel like not just feel, but like whenever I was picking him, I mean, it's not, I was playing with him a lot this week, but like I said, he just gets either locked out or he just gets killed before he even gets a turn. So he really wasn't working out for me. Yeah, I haven't had any drink today, but actually on the summer I was kind of, you know, not like getting wasted, but you know, there was like several times that we actually had like good dinners and we were just drinking wine and hanging out, so I was being maybe a maybe a little bit more adult this summer. I wasn't in like any festivals like puking and drinking, but I did get drunk a few times. I'm kind of, you know, how would I say it? I'm not like anti-drinking or anti-hedonism or anything like that, but I'm not like super... I'm not that fascinated by drinking, so I'm down to do that, you know, but I don't drink like regularly, very like randomly when there's like parties and stuff. I don't like drink beer on weekends or anything like that. Sprite is good enough for me. Maybe I could go with UDK in this battle. Haven't used it yet today. I don't know if it's too early to pick UDK. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And then I'll maybe go with Wukong. Wukong and UDK can be a good combination. Assuming that he's not gonna like pick multiple lockout champions, UDK is gonna keep Wukong alive for a while because UDK is not gonna like die fast. I mean, depending if he's gonna be able to like bomb through Stone Skin or remove it, but let's see. I think I have my UDK in like 6-piece Stone Skin, 6-piece Stone Skin and 3-piece reaction. So he's pretty much as tanky as you can get, and I think he's like 0 speed. I don't think he gets any speed on any item. Or maybe I should go Grixia and... I mean, Angora and Narcissus against Grixia, because I could deal with the lockout. Or should I just go with Armans? I already have UDK. Maybe if I go with Armans and I ban the Embrus, that could be an option too. I don't really know what I should do here. By the way, I'm super excited about the seasons too. I was asking, like, when Live Arena was released, I remember I even made like a video about it, but many times I said it in the content creator chat, like, you know, when I was like spamming Banana Jam and Cyrilla and like telling my opinions about the in-game updates and stuff to them and bothering them. I told them many times that we need like seasons, and it doesn't make sense that there is no like good rewards and arena is just permanent. Like, I mentioned it many times, but you can see like the battle rules in here, like in the right side of the screen. And I always thought that the battle rules was there for that reason, that there's gonna be like new seasons with different rules, and like, you know, maybe sometimes you can only use epic champions, or you can, you know, there's different kinds of restrictions on what you can pick or use, and that would be in the battle rules. But they never did it. We still got the seasons, but I feel like they could add a little bit more color to the seasons and make them make some kind of rules that force like meta shift on the seasons. I think it would be, I remember I was saying it in some video we did with bunch of CCs, but wouldn't it be fun to have like a Live Arena season where you can only play with epic champions? And I thought everybody was gonna agree with me, and then they were all like, no, it will be so much work to gear epic champions and look into it, and they don't want it. But I feel like that could be a thing, but I guess I was in minority on that issue. Okay, I think we're screwed. I went first and they're all in stone skin, so this is one of the rare people that is actually slower than me. But I don't have like, I guess in this fight Marius would have been good against him, or some kind of like speed way to approach this, but I wasn't really I didn't see this coming. I guess I have Armans, but it would be good to have like a second speed champion. Yeah, okay, I think it's over. I think I lost already. Yeah, I'm not saying that Marius is not good buff stripper, but I'm saying that there's many other champions that can also do it, and many of them are very popular, like let's say Grixia and Galatir, for instance. They can do it. Then the Sylvan Watchers Primal can do it, that destroyed me, and you guys were saying it's like a meta. And there's like 10 other really good champions that also do buff strip, like Armans, for instance. This didn't used to be a thing. There used to be way less buff strippers. The buff strippers that you used to use in Arena was Kaimar and Madame Ceres. It didn't used to be common that like many champions can do it, so... Madame Ceres used to be like revolutionary and game breaking, because she would buff strip and do decreased defense, and with that you can like one-shot any team. Okay, now we're getting on a little bit lost streak. Wait, you're saying I should build Marius right now? Okay, but I mean, I can just put them... if I build him, I'm just gonna switch the Rooster gear to Marius. I mean, I can do it. I'll do it after this battle. But like I said, I don't think there's many matches that I can use him. But sure, if the enemy picks like a go second team, then I could pick Marius. I'm sure it happens every now and then, like it just did. But usually people will just go like full speed team against me. Wait, this the same guy? Let's pick both of my Nukers early, because maybe I could do some funny business against this guy. I need to see his picks first. Maybe I could get away with Helicat or something. If he goes like a slow team. Okay, I can't do it. He already has 2 Nukers and he has 1 Bus Trooper, so he could pick another. Can't do Helicat. I have to go with mode here again, and I'm not gonna ban the Galater, so... Wait, should I go with Vogot? This is not a Marius team, but maybe I could try Vogot. Let's try Vogot. With Vogot I'll get the Bolster too. Maybe with that, with more than Vogot on Bolster, maybe I can survive Ambrose. What? That's a weird pick. I think I'm gonna ban the Carnage. I think that makes sense. Okay, let's see if this team can take the win. By the way, let's do another poll. I'm curious to see how popular mod is, and like, do you guys think she's worth using like me or not? The stream is very buggy at the start, so you've been warned. I had to restart it multiple times and there was like big lag, so some of the first minutes is apparently unwatchable. Damn, there's so many devas on me, holy moly. I've never seen this many devas, and nobody got polymorphed. Come on, let's see a polymorph. Come on, mod, take a turn and remove these lockouts. Oh my god, and she gets her 10 meter reduced. The Empress is very squeezy though. He like almost died to the Rotos A1. Oh, that's not good. Did I lose this one? I feel like I lost this guy already once at least, if not twice. But he wasn't using this team. Yeah, I have the mod and she's not enough. I'm getting so many debuffs and he has so much 10 meter manipulation, even though it's not even like full 10 meter manipulation team, but it's too much. Okay, let's see where... Oh my god. People are not appreciating mod. Okay, so the Roto Sifi, you guys were like agreeing with me, but on the mod thing, like nobody's planning to use mod. 17% are using and 6% will use it, so pretty much nobody likes mod. Okay, 70 gems is a bit steep price, but I got the monthly game back today, and as you can see, I have gems, so you know, don't get mad that I'm being like inefficient with the gems, but you know, I'm using the content back for content, so not like, you know, gems is not that big deal as it used to be anyway, you know. You want primal shards and maybe voids, you know. Gems is not that earth-shattering. Oh wait, fuck. I promised to put the rooster gear on Marius, I forgot about that. Yeah, Rotos used to be... The funny thing is that, you know, he's good now, and that kind of should say everything, because he used to be like absolutely game-breaking. There was multiple different times and reasons why Rotos was completely OP and game-breaking. But for instance, you know, they nerfed multiple... I made a video about it a long time ago. I kind of forget the details maybe a little bit, but they nerfed Rotos like 3 different times. Or, no, I think 4 different times. 2 times they nerfed his own skills, and then 2 times they nerfed like... No, 3 times they nerfed things that like work around with him, which are like indirect nerfs with him. They worked how Relentless set works. They made it so that every time you get extra turn, then you have less chance to get another extra turn, and that they don't stack. And then they like nerfed his damage once, and I think they did it again. Fuck, wait, I need to pick. He's picking like so unthreatening team that I don't know what to pick, but they did that. Like they nerfed his skills twice, they nerfed the Relentless and the extra turn effects once, and then what else did they nerf? There was like another indirect nerf on Rotos. Oh yeah, they nerfed the how the shields interact with his passive. So that it used to be like, you have like 5000 health and 100 HP shield, and then you could only take, I think, like 50 damage. You could only take half of the shield damage, not like your total damage, something like that. This is so long time ago that I kind of forgot the details, but people used to build Rotos low HP on purpose, and you wanted like tiniest possible shield, and you, because of that, you couldn't take any damage and you got extra turn. There were so many OP things about him. So it's not like they haven't tried nerfing Rotos. In fact, he's by far the most nerfed champion in the game, and he's still good. That's insane. Okay, I think this guy doesn't have a very strong account. He definitely has like way weaker champion pool than I do, which is not that typical. I am kind of impressed that he's this high points with those champions, but maybe he's running like a killer Hegemon. People were telling me that Hegemon is actually back into the meta. I remember, if anybody knows or remembers Manibal, used to be the biggest PvP content creator in Raid, and one of the biggest. I think he was maybe like the 2nd or 3rd biggest content creator in Raid at one point, or something like that. He used to be one of the big ones, but he quit the game maybe like 5 years ago or something crazy. And I think he never got Hegemon, or he got it super late, and he was always trying to wail for it and was very depressed about it. I kind of faintly remember him talking about it like many times, that he was missing Hegemon, and Hegemon also used to be like completely game breaking at one point, and like you would use it both in arena defense and offense, and nobody could hit any teams with Hegemon basically. You could build him both as a nuker and with stun set, and both of them were good. You could even do like a hybrid. He was just completely uncounterable. And then he was like completely crap and never used for many years after that. I think, was it the stone skin set that destroyed him? I mean, we got the reaction, but I think even after reaction he was still used. But I think the stone skin set like completely killed him. Be right back. Okay, let's go. I think I also saw some people using mod in Chimera in my clan. Obviously, you know, there's other ways to do it, but I guess she kind of works as a reviver and somebody that can cleanse your team, so it's not only arena where you can use him. Or her, I guess. I really want to see the nukers in this team, but he only has one lockout, so this kind of gives me a lot of options that I otherwise wouldn't have. Fuck, I don't know what I want to pick here. I think this is good. I think Necret and Rooster were the right picks. Okay, Marius and Gnishak. Okay, those are pretty bad. I kind of want to ban both Gnishak and whatever this was called, but I think I have to go with Gnishak, and Rooster being primal is kind of good, so I'm glad that I picked him. I guess I'll go with Duchess, yeah. We'll go with Duchess again, just because, well, it's also a reviver, but mainly because the Duchess passive is good against Marius. We could have gone with Vogot too, but I don't think Galleus has the health pool to like get any benefit from Vogot. It needs to be like Rotos and Narses or some other like tanky HP scaling nuker. Vogot is not gonna save Galleus, let's put it that way. The main issue here is that they all have the immunity buff, so Galleus can't go like full nuke, But at least he does have the A3. It doesn't hit quite as hard as the A3, but it will get extra damage from boss and decrease their duration. So let's see if he can do anything. But this is with them having buffs and us not having defense buff. So surely, actually, that hit harder than I thought it was gonna. That's pretty good, yeah. Considering he didn't have defense buff. Pretty sure he would have like killed like half of his team, maybe even all of them if he had defense buff. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't think I can finish her off, yeah. Almost, that was close. I think I have the build on Galleus is like very fast and not the highest damage, because it was the build that I was using on Marius, so maybe a little bit higher damage build would have been good. But okay, now we should be good. Unless we get polymorph, there's no way we can lose this. Yeah, when he actually gets to do the A2 without immunity, it hits super hard, and that was like 150k damage without defense buff, so actually insane. Let's go, Rooster. Wait, okay, what did why is there so many comments that I'm AI and I'm not reading chat? Dude, there's a lot of messages, and you know, I'm trying to like not take the maximum time to pick champions so that I'm not like being a jerk and stuff. So I'm missing some messages, sorry. What did I miss? There's more chat than I was expecting. So I'm not used to so much discussion. Which is obviously, you know, good. Thanks for everybody for coming and boosting the algorithm by typing in the chat. I think it works like that for streams too, I assume. At least it does for videos. Surely it has to, right? I don't know what's the other one that I want to pick. Let's go with the blind Nakarada pick. Okay, Cruisen uses Rotos. Sure. Oh, you meant the enemy was a bot. Okay, I thought you were calling me a bot. Oh fuck, okay. Yeah, I should have remembered that you get 3 losses in a row and then you get the bot. Yeah. I think somebody mentioned it to me like yesterday or 2 days ago. And obviously I knew that, but I kind of forgot about it. Okay, I think like again we have another guy with Hegemon, and everybody was saying that it's back in the meta and they're nukers. I haven't seen a single Hegemon that was actually strong. I don't know if I even need mod against it. I guess it's gonna be like full nuke and not heavy CC, I think. Now let's go with more than Galleus. I had to finish my Willing monologue. Was I flexing about beating a bot or something? I totally didn't realize that if it happened. yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you need to make a victory speech about beating a bot to keep the morale up, I guess. Okay, what is this team? Okay, this guy is not supposed to be bot. I mean, I had a win last battle, but he's using Skull Crown and Hegemon. I feel like he's like flexing on me. I want to let him have both of his snookers and see what he can do. I think the smart thing to do would have just been to ban Hegemon, and then he would have like no win condition. But I really want to see like a Hegemon nuke me. Like, how can he even do that? But I guess he can, and he banned the Rotos. So maybe this is actually like a matchup where the Hegemon can take a win. If he hits super hard and he has the blessing to do it and so on. But I kind of want to see how it, like, let's see it. Nuke me through Stone Skin. Is that really a thing that you can do? There's no way. Okay, he didn't even try to do it. Yeah, I'm trying to read comments. I'm reading them from time to time. There's a lot of comments, you know. I'm also trying to not AFK on the fights and pay attention and win, so... Okay, so I think what's happening here is that, you know, sometimes, like, you know, there's a lot of chat and I don't see, it doesn't like load the chat. And then when I like scroll down, it like skips a lot of chat. So sometimes I miss something and now you guys keep like pointing it out. Yeah, I don't know what I missed. Damn, I'm getting scrutinized in my own chat. Old man reminiscing about the good old days. That's right. I'm talking about World of Warcraft like 15 or 20 years ago, and I'm talking about Raid 5 years ago and this kind of stuff. So what happened to Wantumes? I don't know. I mean, I'm being away. I assume he just maybe quit if he hasn't, if you haven't heard about him, but I don't really know the details. I don't know how much. Maybe I shouldn't say his profession, but I mean, I know that he definitely had a job outside of the game. Like, you know, he wasn't, even though he was, I guess, doing a lot of like gear cleanses and stuff for like money, but he had like another job too, and sometimes he was busy with that. Like, because I remember then he mentioned several times his occupation, which is kind of like a normal occupation, let's say. But yeah, I don't know, I guess if he's not making content, I guess he's not playing either, so... Fuck me. That Duchess was definitely... Like, both Duchess and Narcissus were like okay picks, but I shouldn't have picked them together. Either Duchess and Wukong or Angora and Narcissus. That's what I should have picked, but I was running out of time and panicking a little bit there. Okay, haven't seen a lot of George. Should I just go big? I feel like I should just go with another nuker. Let's go with Wukong. I kind of want to get 2 nukers against George that is not like Narsus. I want 2 nukers that he can't one-shot. Or he can one-shot Wukong, but he will come back, so... And I don't know who I should ban here in this fight. This guy's gonna like fear everybody at the start. Should I actually go for that ban? Or should I just... If I ban Arbiter, can't I just... Maybe I can outspeed him. Maybe not. I think my nukers are kind of fast. Maybe without the Arbiter turn meter boost, maybe I can cut in on one of the nukers. Surely. Yeah, Cardinal always keeps coming back, you know. I've never had any success with her, but there has been many different metas where she was like a niche strategy at one point, and I've tried it, and I've never, you know, she's never worked out for me, so... whatever is that? Oh, yeah, okay, it's that one. I guess I have to do A2 since if I get a kill, it's not gonna do me any good. Oh, can I finish it with that? Almost. Fuck, it would have been better if he died. Yeah, I'm not AI. Definitely not. Fuck. Everybody's still on a stone skin. What? How did Marius not die to the A1? I guess I should have just done A3, but I thought he was for sure gonna die, and I didn't want to waste A3. Damn. I could have killed the Marius like 2 turns ago, if I just did the A3. Okay, finally... Wait, I can just... I guess it all worked out. I can just block revive it. No. Oh, I got feared. Fuck. This is looking bad. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, the live arena time ended. Okay, I was doing a bit bad at the end. Yeah, okay, there's the three losses in row and bot, okay. Yeah, you guys were right about that one. I mean, I said that his team was weird, but I wasn't trying to do the villain monologue, but I guess it happened. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad, it was fine, but obviously no, I'm not like dominating everybody. I'm losing to people with not the best accounts either, so... And did I beat... I don't think I beat any like super high point guy this time. Maybe this is the highest point, but I didn't beat anybody with like 20k points or anything like that. I don't think I have met anybody that high. But yeah, I need to think about the relics. That's the... That's the next step. I mean, it's gonna... Not a step, it's gonna be like a long process, but... I need to farm relics, and then I need to... I think it's gonna be fun to like try different kind of stuff with the relics. If I just had been grinding the entire time, I could have like multiple maxed out relics and I could like experiment a bit more. Now I guess outside of getting like good relics, I also need to be mindful what I level up so I don't waste them. Okay, let's see what I missed on the chat so that I don't get called AI again. I mean, okay, team, I'm trying to reply to the chat. I mean, but I am talking a lot like just generally. Not having conversation with myself, but I'm asking, you know, rhetorical questions and this kind of stuff. So basically having dialogue with myself. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for the Galvalax thing. Yeah, there's like an issue with the chat that, you know, it doesn't load the chat, and then when I scroll down it loads like lots of chat and then I miss half of it. Or not even half, I miss way more than half of it. Yeah, it was Skull Crown. And I guess it was a bot. I did get Gallows, I think kind of long time ago. I think I kind of forget the details, but maybe Gallows was the first primal champion that I pulled. But definitely not recently. Oh yeah, still not swapping gear to Marius. Okay, I'll swap it now. Next time I'll swap it, but to be fair, towards the end, Gallows was actually being useful, so if anything I need to get more stone skin accessories so that I can actually get both of them built, because I definitely, if they are both built, I definitely would use them from time to time, even if I use one more than the other. But trust me, like okay, fuck me, this, no wait, okay, yeah, this has 0 rework items. Like I've rerolled everything, you know, everything that is remotely, you know, if I just could get the right main stat or something, I have tried to like, oh wait, this one has items. No, it doesn't. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm working on it. Let's put it that way. I will keep all of the even bad stone skin on skinwalkers that I remotely could use to make a nuke set on them. But they're both defense scaling and in the same faction, so it's a bit tricky. Yeah, I'll definitely... Wait, I have Sulfurin built, right? Let me double check. Yeah, I have him built. I don't think this is like the best stuff that I can put on him, but I put him like as a potential side champion that I would use sometimes. But what I don't like about Sulfurin is that he's very squishy and you kind of need to go first or survive, you know, for him to be useful. He doesn't have like a passive that activates at the start of the battle or anything like that. You need to go before enemy and hit them on the stone skin. And it's the same issue with Marius, it's just kind of hard to use it on my account. Yeah, thanks, Henry. I need some luck so that I could maybe catch up faster than I otherwise would, hopefully. So wait, nobody has maxed out Relic, but didn't Relics come like long time ago already? It's not like they're new, or how new are Relics? I thought it was like it's been months and months in the game. No? Yeah, I agree that Mario should have items on. I'm working on it. Okay, what do you guys think? You know, I did get actually multiple wins towards the end with Galleos, so it's not like Galleos was useless. And since I'm like, you know, going with the go second teams, even though Galleos is not like a tanky nuker, but I kind of do need some mythical nuke champions that can get locked out and still do something. I don't have anybody else that can do it, except Rotos kind of can do it, but I do need like a mythic nuker, let's say. Which, you know, maybe Empress would be much better, so I need to grind for that, but for now I feel like I need Gallows more than Marius, to be honest. Yeah, Meta has definitely passed me, and thanks a lot for the $5 donation, Leadfoot. I'm not used to those, thanks a lot. I can tell you that, like, I think it might be a bit different on like on different games, but you guys probably have noticed that there's a reason why a lot of the raid content creators are not streaming on Twitch. They're mostly streaming on YouTube, and they used to stream more on Twitch before, but even then not as much as people do in other games. The kind of audience that watches or plays raid is kind of on the older side, like basically me, like my demographic, like people on their like 30s and older. They don't watch Twitch as much as the people that play other games in general, let's say, and they watch a lot more YouTube, and that's why, you know, that's why people are streaming on YouTube and raid Twitch is dead. And also that's the reason why raid streaming is like, if you just think about it purely from like monetary perspective, you will make a lot more from YouTube videos than streaming. I mean, like, streaming is like fun in its own way, but like if people are doing like content for like monetary value, that's why you don't see a lot of raid streaming, because it's not like videos are better and Twitch is like trash, let's say, generally. Obviously, you know, some raid streamers were bigger, or they also streamed other games, and that's why they were big on Twitch. But also they were like, when they streamed raids on Twitch, their audience was complaining that why you play raid. But I think I need to, like, if I like start doing content again, I will definitely stream a lot more than before. I feel like it's something that I kind of missed out on a little bit. Like, I took so long before I did my first stream. I had already done videos for a long time at that point, and I didn't do it like regularly. So I think I will start streaming more, let's say. Also, multiple raid content creators like specifically told me that don't stream on Twitch if you're gonna stream raid, only stream on YouTube. Or some people, like Biohack was telling me that you should just multi-stream, but basically everybody was warning that, you know, YouTube is much better because of the audience demographics. Like, I've never, like, obviously, you know, I've used Twitch since like long time ago, but never been super active like Twitch user. But I remember when I was playing World of Warcraft like 15-20 years ago, there was well, actually several people, but there was a couple of people that I played with that were streaming our arenas. There was one paladin from Dubai. I forgot his name, but his name was literally like paladin or something like that. There was one Rogue that I think still actually streams. I don't really want to say that guy's name because he's a little bit... I never liked him, but... I did use Twitch a little bit like long time ago, and then I never used it for like very long time. Basically since I quit World of Warcraft. So I've always been more of YouTube user than Twitch user myself. Oh, Ars, yeah, I can see a lot of familiar names, yeah. What's up? Yeah, I'm 31, so I'm only like 2 years older, so... And I think, you know, in Raid, I think most people are around 30s, but quite many people that I know in Raid are even like significantly older than 30. Like, I know only like couple people that are like, let's say 20 something. I think I know like one person that is less than 20. And I know many people that are like 50 plus, like big portion of the people actually. Will I stream on Twitch? I mean, I could try it. Like, before I stopped making videos and Raid, I was like considering just streaming Throne and Liberty on Twitch, but I never did it. But maybe if I stream like other games, I think I will do it. But I think, yeah, like it's maybe a little bit, you know, not relevant to me right now. But I was actually saying to Doc after we did the video with him that, like, because I think Doc is just very, like, you know, fun to hang out. I was telling to him that if you ever like want to make some like content on like some other games, like I don't know, like Rust or something like that, I would be super down just to try like doing some kind of video or stream on something completely different, but maybe not not exactly thinking about that stuff right now, but maybe at some point, sure. And yeah, I'll stream Bloodpush, but what do you mean weekend? It's gonna be on Monday, or did they change the time? Like I said on the other video, my plan was to stream Bloodpush, even if it's gonna be like a joke, and I'm not like gonna be even like, if I'm even gonna make Gold 4, like even that might be hard for me, never mind Plat, but actually if you like, if you look at the standings, because I started with like 0 points, there's no way I can get there this week. I don't know if I can even get there next week. Like, I'm on silver, so I mean, I want to do it. Maybe, how much points do I need? Like 1800. Maybe I can do it if I just use a lot of games on doing battles. I think about it. If I get enough high points that I can actually do a plat push, I will do it this Monday. But I need to grind a lot. Fuck. I think, like, I guess I started out with 0 points, right? I don't remember what points I was at start, but I think I was maybe 0 points. Or something very low. Yeah, I think I was actually thinking about it yesterday, that unless I forget it, in which case, you know, my bad, I'm a jerk, but I don't think I ever did any content with Grim Reaper, so I was thinking about it, that like I should like find the time to do some video with him, but I don't think we ever did a video, but I'm definitely aware of him, and you know, we have talked, not like a lot, but we have definitely talked with him, so. And I noticed that he's still making videos like actively, so. I remember he had like a very interesting story. I don't know, like how like openly he talks about it, but I remember he had like some like plans where he was gonna move, and he had like a girlfriend or wife, and he was like gonna move to like a foreign country. That was kind of interesting. I wanted to ask him about that. Did he actually do it? Because I remember he said this multiple years ago that he's like gonna move to like a tropical country, and that was his plan. But I don't know if he actually did it or no. And he had kind of like a job in real life where he was like traveling a lot, and he wanted to like move away from West, let's say. That was kind of interesting. I have also thought about it at times. So yeah, I think Drog would be super fun to play Rust with, to be honest. Like, I was just using Rust as an example. I'm not like a super professional Rust player, but I think some like team game could be fun with him. He kind of seemed like he would want to make content in some other game than Raid, let's say. And yeah, I like his cosplays too. I was mentioning it before that I need to do some as well. Maybe we could do like a dual cosplay at some point if there's some interesting situation. But I'm basically, you know, as you guys know, I'm like kind of the opposite of Drog, that he's like hype and I am like super mellow. So we're kind of like the opposite sides. And like I said, you know, sometimes there's I get like I've seen comments that people who watch my content like don't like Drog, but I like him, even though we have like total opposite like personalities, let's say. Which is why I think it would be fun to like play some other game with him, to be honest. So yeah, what's up, Nathan? Because I was actually talking with Drog about this, like after we did video with him, and he was like, he used to play like some kind of FPS games. Like, he used to make content on other games before Raid, so I think he's into that kind of stuff. I'm more into MMOs. I think he plays some MMOs, but he's more FPS type of player, and I'm more into MMOs, so I think Rust is like the middle ground between MMO and FPS game. I mean, I mean, they've done it many times. Like, I don't know if were they like saying something negative about me, because they have done it multiple times in the past too, and it was not like in like a negative way, but maybe it was negative if you know something that I don't. But I think the first time that I got top 3, I think after that, like, they changed their names to my name, and I think they've done it multiple times even when I was playing, actually. But you know, there's some people in MAD that are like kind of toxic or very toxic, and there's some people that are like very friendly, so it's not like they all agree on like everything. So there's some people that are like only positive and don't even want to make like negative jokes or, you know, like roast people, and there's some people that like are super into it. So I think Rats also went many times with my name, so on Blood Reset, I mean. Wait, wasn't that the quest? Oh no, it was upgrading a rank. Fuck. Why is it only showing 4-star champions if the quest is to upgrade them to 4-star? I haven't done the dailies in a while. What the fuck? Why is it not showing everything? Oh, okay, okay. That was my bad. Yeah, the UI, I'm not used to UI after not playing Raid in a while. I'm used to Throne and Liberty UI and not Raid. Yeah, I'm definitely down for that chorus, but feel like if I'm like, I just got back and you know, like okay, Doc was asking for video 7 before I was back, but if I'm gonna like make content again, like I need to make some of my own videos too. If I just ask everybody for like collabs, it's a little bit, you know, cheating the system and rude, but I will definitely ask about it. But I need to, never mind just like content, but I also just need to grind, so. But I will definitely do it, I'm sure. And I was already asking Drock that I want to do another video, kind of like what you were saying with him, like maybe not about like specific advice about like specific champions and builds, but just about the current state of the game and asking him questions and do that kind of chatting video. Yeah, there's always toxicity. There is in Throne and Liberty too, and there is like every game where people are like hardcore. Usually the more hardcore people are gonna be, you know, more proud and more toxic and this kind of stuff. Trust me, in Throne and Liberty, I've been through so many clan dramas, you wouldn't believe it. Usually it's not like in relation to me, let's say, but like there has been like civil wars inside the clans that I've been in, and like massive thing. Like for instance, just like recently, the leader of my clan basically, you know, how would I put it in raid terms? Like, you know, when you do like clan bosses or Hydra in Throne and Liberty, that loot, well, the guild can choose the setting, but usually all of the loot goes to the guild, and then the guild leader can decide who gets what item. And in Throne and Liberty, you know, you can sell items for money, so some of the like super rare items are very expensive, talking about like thousands of like dollars, let's say. And the leader of my clan basically stole one of those items, and then the clan disbanded after that recently. And then he became like a big meme, and everybody was like saying that like buying Tevent bow in the like world chat and on the Reddit and this kind of stuff, because all of the other clans and other people heard about it too. But I've been through multiple clans that disbanded and all kinds of drama in that game too. So compared to that, for me, Raid was like very drama free actually. Never really had like trying to think about it. I'm sure I've had like dramas with like individual people, but never, I don't think there was really any clan drama. So unless you like, you know, count the rivalries between like Sacred Pandas and Mad and this kind of stuff, but not, you know, that like infighting in clan, let's say, on like big scale. I think it's maybe because, you know, in Raid, like I mentioned before, the players are relatively old. Maybe that's not the nicest way to put it, but like people are not in their teens or 20s mostly. It's usually people older than that, so people with, you know, families and, you know, money and lives. So maybe less no-lifers than in MMOs. Yeah, I think I lost to it once on this stream, Nathan. I didn't even know what she does, and everybody was telling me, like, afterwards I was reading the chat and people were telling me, like, don't use buffs, and I got destroyed. By the way, Tiki Master, did you play Throne and Liberty, or just other MMOs? I don't even remember if my champions are like geared. Can I even do the dungeons? Somebody might miss gear or two, and maybe my team doesn't work. Just trying to do the dailies quickly. Since live arena is over. By the way, why did they? Does anybody know why did they increase the duration of live arena from 2 hours to 3 hours? Didn't it only used to be 2? Because they also increased the time slots that you can play it. What happened with that? Okay, you're playing World of Warcraft, yeah. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot, you know, but the last expansion I played was Mist of Pandaria, and I was only PvP player, so I never had any type of loot drama in World of Warcraft, I think. Well, okay, like super long time ago, but not in like the modern expansions, so it wasn't really relevant after you had separate PvP gear. I'm kind of curious. Let's actually see how many who is streaming Raid tweets and how many people are watching it right now, if anybody. Okay, there's actually somebody. Okay, these guys I know. Well, all of these. Out of the 3 biggest I know, the 4 biggest I know 3 of them. I don't know the guy with 200 viewers. Let me check. Is that some like bigger streamer doing like a sponsored sponsored stream, or is it somebody that actively plays? Do you guys know him? I'm not familiar with this guy. I guess he's not new to the game. But actually there was somebody with 200 viewers on Twitch. Does he have a YouTube? Okay, so he makes content for other games, and he also plays Raid on the side. Interesting. There was multiple people like that. There was the... I forgot his name. There was the super big streamer in IPR that had like... I don't remember, like millions of like subscribers in YouTube. I think he was like the biggest streamer in France or Italy or something like that. I remember he was also playing Raid on the side, but he didn't really stream Raid, he streamed like some other games. Something like that. But he was only streaming in France, so... But yeah, I guess there is people that watch it on Twitch. A lot less than on YouTube, though. You get my point, because if there's like one big streamer streaming Raid, and basically all of them stream on YouTube, it will be more views than this, so... And I'm obviously, you know, not counting myself on that list. I mean, like, you know, Chosen or Hell Hades, or, you know, one of those. Or Ash and so on. Yeah, maybe I need to stream with my tits exposed. Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, I know Gestal. I've had many arena matches with him. That's also another guy I've never made. Oh, we were just talking about you, Grim Reaper. I was just gonna kind of mention it, that in the passing, that I've never also made any videos with Gestal. Somebody was suggesting before that you and I should make video, and I was saying that I was also thinking about it, and I was saying that like, I don't know how much you want to talk about your like real life, but I remember a couple years ago you had like plans to move to another country, like tropic country, with your girlfriend or wife. Did you end up doing it? Are you like not living in the West anymore? But yeah, I guess Raid has like, you know, people do a lot of sponsored streams, and there's lots of like people that are like content creators in other games, and then they do like a sponsored stream, and then they actually like Raid. I guess that happened like with many people, actually. Biohack is currently in the clan. I haven't talked with him since I came back, but I have seen him talk in the guild Discord. I think, like, basically, like, when I was away, we were like part of the OC cluster, Omega Centauri cluster, and they basically had, you know, some kind of civil war, and they split into two different clusters. And after that, like, my clan like moved into the new cluster, and they started like using the Discord in the new cluster for the guild chat more than like my Discord. And I did see people talking about it, and I did see Biohack in those discussions, so I think he's still playing. Like, I mean, he's definitely playing, and he's in the same clan as me. Wait, how many... Oh, okay, let me cancel this. I can quickly check it, but I mean, I guess he's not streaming then if you say so, but I think he's still playing, and you know, it happens. I thought he was still doing actively. I feel like I watched his YouTube channel to check, and he was making videos. Let me see. But yeah, there he is. He's still in our guild. Let me just double check. Okay, his last video is a day ago, and his last stream is like a month ago. So maybe he's taking like a break from streaming or something. I remember he used to be very into streaming rather than making videos, and I was kind of the opposite, but I should, you know, talk with him as a clanmate and ask what's going on. But you know, he's definitely one of the guys that would be good to make some videos with, about coming back and trying to catch up to the meta and this kind of stuff. Also, apparently he's been doing really good in live arena, and he was like rank 20 or rank 30 when the last season ended or something like that. So, but I actually didn't talk with him yet at all. I don't think. Maybe like in passing, but not in DMs. Okay, that's interesting, Grim Reaper. I've like many times thought about moving to like another, you know, like Asian or cheaper country with like warmer climate and, you know, low living expenses. It would seem, you know, very logical and practical. I've also thought about moving to Cyprus because, you know, it's not like living in like, you know, Vietnam or Thailand or something in terms of the living expenses. But it's and I'm kind of in the same situation as you, that I could move to another country. It wouldn't be so, but Cyprus definitely would be lower cost than Finland, and it would also be relatively close to Finland, and I would still be able to play, you know, games on the European servers. So I thought about that. Like, I have a Cyprian citizenship, so I think I could actually move there. I've been talking with with my mom many times about it and how she feels about it, but maybe I will try it at some point. But I've also thought about just moving to like an Asian country, like you said. There's actually, what's his name? There's that one content creator that I used to watch a lot, like long time ago when I was playing Olazypion. There was a guy who made World of Warcraft videos when I was playing it, and he also moved to Thailand like many years ago. Where is it? Is it Lazypion? Yeah, it is Lazypion. Yeah, this guy, he kind of did the same thing as you. He also, like, yeah, he moved to Thailand for like warmer climate and lower living expenses and so on. It seems kind of, you know, a way to go these days. You could save up a lot of money if you move to one of those countries, and then maybe if you want to come back to West, then you can buy a house after living in like Vietnam or Thailand or something like that. Yeah, I get why he would burn out, you know. Obviously I had the same thing and many others, so. Oh, okay, there's like bunch of new content creators. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, there's, by the way, speaking of like, okay, not that one. Speaking of World of Warcraft, there was that one other World of Warcraft content creator that I noticed start playing Raid. But this is this guy. I remember this guy from World of Warcraft from like long time ago. It's the same guy, right? Yeah. But he's playing Raid, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy is playing Raid. He's like in the content creator program. I don't think he was playing before I went on break from the game. Or was he just like similar looking guy? Oh no, this is him, yeah. This guy. When did he start making content? Yeah, okay, like a year ago. Makes sense. I think this guy has been making videos for a very long time too. No, not like raid videos, but other videos. Yeah, I get that it depends a lot on the countries and so on. That's why I was thinking about Cyprus, because I think I could just literally move to Cyprus if I want to, since I don't even need like visa. Like I have double citizenship. And my family wouldn't have like heart attack of me living in the other side of the world, so. What do you mean, like in terms of like rank or like videos, or what do you mean? But yeah, Biohack used to be like super active with the live arena, so it would make total sense if he kind of got burned out like I was. So he was playing it way more than even I was doing it. He's not in CC program, but okay, let me Google. I don't know what's GameLib. I feel like I saw his name in the content creator channel, though. No, I'm almost certain that I saw him there. Or then somebody linked his video or something. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think people kind of maybe, you know, come and go a little bit, because Raid has been up so long time and it's not dead, so there's gonna be new CCs eventually. We were kind of talking about it on the Drog video too, if you saw it, that many of our favorite content creators like MacChan, which was both of our favorite like creator, he quit, and there was many others. Like one controversial one, you know, many people hate him. Stu Gaming used to be my favorite content creator when he was doing it, and there was Manibal and many others. So yeah, Tiki, trust me, I know. I was in MAD for many years, so I'm well aware. You know, like there has been many times where they've even before I was, you know, kicked out of the MAD, they multiple times asked me if I want to drive for one guy, and I said no. And like before that also, they many times asked me to drive for other people. So there's actually big demand for people to drive on other people's accounts. I don't even know how many times, but they quite many times asked me to play on other people's accounts. But I kind of like to progress on my own account, even if it's not like the best account. I don't really want to switch on like other people's accounts, even though there's nothing wrong with that. And I get that then you can do the full experience if you have all of the champions and can do arena. But I'm not really super into it. Yeah, I think dark microtransactions makes like Diablo videos these days, or like Path of Exile and Diablo and those types of games. Oh, it's wait, you see, do you even have like own account? Aren't you like a driver? Yeah, I've been, that's, you know, not to flex about it, but I've also, many people have offered me very good accounts, and I never wanted any of them. I think one time somebody like quit the game, and he was basically like, here's my account details. And I think we made like a video giving his account away, if I recall right, but there has been quite many times. And like, you know, for instance, Manibal was, you know, telling me I could play on his account, and quite many really good accounts, but it's just not the same for me than like playing on my own account. So, and you know, I played my own account so long time, it would be so weird to like play on another account. It would be like all of the things I did were like wasted. So, I mean, they were wasted, but still, it would be it would feel weird to play on other account for me. I think I tried it like at some point for like couple resets long time ago. But I already forgot who it was, but I did couple resets for somebody in Mad, but I don't even remember which account it was. Wait, so you see, you just like you haven't been actively playing Raid, but I see you like hanging out in the Raid Discords. Well, I guess to be fair, Rats was doing it too, so. But yeah, Raid takes so much time and effort that playing two Raid accounts would be too much. Really? I thought you did, but I guess I'm contemplating you and Reform again. I thought both of you were driving accounts a lot, but I guess it's him then only. Wait, are you talking to me in Swedish, or who are you talking to? Well, I had like 10 months break, so... Well, I did Chimera like before each reset. It wasn't like super great. I think I did like 60 million damage, so I definitely need to work on it. That was like literally my first time doing it, and it was like full auto. But it does seem kind of hard, so I don't know, like can I make a proper auto team on it or not? We'll see. But I remember when Hydra was released, I was struggling on Hydra for very long time. I didn't have Geomancer, and I didn't have Ugo, and I didn't have Shamal. Like I literally didn't even have any of the epics that were like good on it. Never mind any of the like big boy champions, so it was super hard for me. But then at some point it was like super easy, so I assume that's what's gonna happen on Chimera as well. And they're gonna release more and more champions that are built to do Chimera, so... But yeah, it's kind of interesting if there's like quite many new Raid content creators too. Oh wait, I'm looking at Twitch. Is this guy doing arenas? No, he's not doing arenas. This is like a guy who doesn't like me in Throne and Liberty. He's a healer that does arena, and he keeps shit talking me. But I guess I was gonna see if I should go snipe him in arena, but you would see on the top left side of the screen if he was queuing. Anyway, I was gonna look at the Raid content creators, but I quickly saw him. I think quite many people in Raid play MMOs, at least of the people that I've talked with, because in MAD I feel like there was so many people that play MMO games, maybe like most of them, or very big portion of their players. Probably most. I feel like it was more than half of them were talking about MMOs. Obviously, you know, in all clans the player base is changing all the time. Also, if I stream on YouTube, I can't like raid on Twitch. That's kind of like a downside. I don't think you can do anything like that on YouTube. It's kind of like a fun community thing. By the way, do you guys remember this Neve guy? I think he still hates me, but this was the guy. I forgot the details. Remind me, but I think he like I think he streamed himself using cheat engine, something like this, and I made a video about it. I don't remember what he did, but he did some kind of cheating on stream, and I made a video about it. And then we became mortal enemies. Yushi, do you remember what this guy did? I kind of forgot about it, but I remember he live streamed the evidence of him doing some kind of cheating. No, he was boosting. It was not cheat engine. He was boosting. That's what he was doing. He was just losing multiple times in row to his clan mates at like last 2 minutes of reset. That's what he did, and he showed that on stream. And the guy who he was losing to got actually rank 1, so it made the difference. That brings back that brings back some raid drama memories. I'm surprised, you know, they didn't like ban him or give him any kind of penalty. I mean, it's maybe not, you know, the biggest crime, but I feel like if you're in content creator program and you're streaming evidence of you like cheating, they should have done something, but I guess it's not end of the world and it's not up to me. Farming those takes like forever, and neither one of the loot is even relevant at this point. Yeah, no, I definitely remember I made the video, but I forgot for a second. Did he use cheat engine or what did he do? But he did boosting. Yeah, I remember the details now. And he kept like, you know, from time to time, like sending me like messages afterwards. So not big deal, nothing personal. Fuck, do I really need to do this? I hate both of these bosses, they're both so slow to farm. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they wouldn't do anything, yeah. I mean, you know, they did do like Stew and BGE, and I feel like, you know, those, especially what they did to BGE, I always thought it, you know, they could have like calmed down on it and they were just escalating things. I feel like they were on the same level as the Neve thing, but I guess not. Wait, there's live arena cheating? There's even that? I guess it makes sense. Wait, so how do they cheat in live arena? Like, they're boosting each other's? Like, I feel like it would be so time-consuming process. Surely it's not, like, viable, or what kind of cheating? Because, you know, in classic arena it makes sense. If you just give somebody, like, couple wins at the end of the reset, that makes all the difference, so it's kind of easy to do, honestly. Not like easy, like you need the account that boosts you needs to be like really strong account too, that they can climb high and boost you. But if you can do that, then it's super easy to boost in like classic arena, but I don't know how you do that in live arena. Yeah, maybe I'll ask about it. I'm surprised there's that kind of cheating, and you're right. Maybe if it's not something well known, then it shouldn't be talked about. By the way, I was talking about this earlier on the stream, but you know, I played a lot of live arena. Obviously, you know, I had a break, but right now I'm rank 34,000, so there's quite many people actually playing it. I'm surprised that there's 34,000 people that are like 6k plus 6k plus points, but I guess the top people are already like 100k plus, so which is crazy. By the way, does Husky still play? I don't see Husky here. Didn't Husky used to be the highest rank player in live arena, at least at one point? I remember, oh no, there he is. He's rank 16. I remember, who was it? I think Want to Mess, if I recall right. I think Want to Mess was like playing on Husky's account or something like that. And when I was in Mad, and then I posted a picture about winning him. I don't remember how I won, but I had like some really cheesy win. Some like really trolly win. I forgot what it was. It was something like using Vogot or something along those lines. And I posted the picture about it in the guild Discord. I didn't even know it was like Want to Mess playing on it. Like, because I don't think Husky would have gotten mad. But Want to Mess got like super mad at me. He exploded when I posted like one picture of me winning against him. Oh yeah, Husky still plays. Yeah. Makes sense. But he's not the rank 1 Russian anymore. I mean, at least Cartman is higher, and I think isn't this Verdun guy? I mean, yeah, RC, yeah. He's definitely Russian too, so he's like rank 3 Russian, but 83% win rate. Is that the highest? No, okay, it's almost the highest at the top. It's only 2 people higher than him with better win rate. I mean, I have 55, so you know, I'm not in a position to criticize it, but oh, was it okay? Was it Gibbs's account? Maybe you remember it better. I feel like it was Husky's account, but something like that. I just remember the events, not whose account he was playing on. Okay, so if I get like 3,000 points, it's like 16k, or like not 16k, like 18k ranks that I would climb in that one. So I guess a lot of people are around this rating. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the live arena seasons, but I guess it's yeah, 1 week, 1.5 weeks until we get it. I came back just at the end of the last season, so I didn't get to grind all of the rewards, but I will definitely do it next time. Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe you're right, yeah. My bad, I guess I forgot the details. Also, I'm gonna have like pretty big grind to do in Faction Wars. Oh fuck, I have 1 hour left, and I need to do all of these, and I need to like climb levels, and very likely I need to like half of these are gonna be like naked or half geared, so Wait, I have Venus and Cupidos. I just got Venus on last weekend, and I put like some half-assed gear on both of them, not like the best gear. But what else? This faction should be easy, I guess. 10 provoke buffs. Who do I have that does? Provokes. I think this guy does it. One enemy, that's not enough. Yeah, I think maybe he does it. I don't think I have a lot of provoke champions on Sacred Order. This guy is not geared. It's gonna be so pain to do some of these missions. Like I don't think Isu is really doing the rooms, but like fulfilling some of the conditions is gonna be annoying to do. I guess I just need to put some random gear on this guy. Not gonna like optimize him on like Hell Hades optimizer or anything like that. But by the way, did you guys already finish the faction wars? I guess it's like at this point you can have it completed, right? I hope this is enough to do it. I don't want to gear him more elaborately, but I guess if he does one at a time, it's not gonna be maybe easy to do. Oh fuck, that was Jars. Fuck. It's not gonna be easy to do 10 provokes. Okay, I'll just go with this. And maybe, yeah, I need to manual this, I guess, to not kill them too fast. Smile? Am I being too serious? Maybe a little bit tired at this point, so I'm not like, you know, Drock or what's his name? Who's the British content creator? Nope. I'm not like Drock or Noob, that I don't have that kind of, you know, ultra positive like personality and vibe. So Yeah, we'll see about it. I feel like with my champions on this specific faction, surely I can do the bosses. Like, the hard part, I think, is gonna be like fulfilling the conditions. Or like here, maybe I need to kill this slowly, slowly, so that I can get the taunt boss. Wait, there's no way that I can... Okay, I need to take Cupidus off. I need to just auto it without Cupidus, I think. Or without Venus. What kind of bosses are on the new faction wars? I guess they are very hard then. Also, I need to talk with Final Kenpachi. I also haven't talked with him in quite a long time. I did see that he still makes videos, so... Okay, how am I... Oh my god. 2 out of 10. Okay, I can't do this with one Dawn champion. I'll need multiple. Wait, what's going on here? It's stream inception. I think this guy is watching what is this guy's name? Fire something. He's watching another Blazing. He's watching Blazing's video.
It's just a time sync and it's not...
Or what? Yeah, he's watching Blazing's video on the stream. I should watch him watching Blazing's video on the stream. Now that would be Inception. Yeah, I think Kenpachi was always kind of very active, so... Okay, anyway, I think I'll end my stream here. It's gonna be like watching paint dry if I start like changing the gear on everybody, or like doing like a manual faction wars run with putting down set on like Cupidus or something. It's gonna be super boring, so... And I'm super, you know, tired. It's very late here, so I'll save it for some other day. But at least we got a stream going on, even though it had a lot of hiccups at the start. So I'm back, I'm playing Raid. I will also make videos, even though I only made one so far, which basically wasn't a video, but I'll do that too. It's it's gonna happen, so... But nice to see everybody, a lot of familiar names. Basically everybody pretty much, you know, was playing the game a year ago or years ago. So it's the same people. Some people come and go, but mostly it's the same people that we knew from ages ago. So I'm honestly surprised that Raid is doing this well and it's not dying. But I guess they're just doing like... They're managing the game well, I guess. Somehow. Even though we always complain about the current state of the game, but somehow the game never dies, so... But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for everybody coming. It was a good stream to kind of, you know, catch up a little bit and chat. And maybe I will try to I will try to play a lot of Classic Arena in the next couple of days. Maybe next stream is gonna be Monday Plat Push, but it depends if I can get high enough points to go for Plat, which would be like basically 4k points. So I need to grind 2.3k points if I'm gonna do it. So, but yeah, that's it. Have a nice day or night.